Kind regards, masses. It's me, High Bike, and I am back with some more Hakuoki Chronicles of Wind and Blossom. The video that we were just watching was the Goro Akachi costume showcase from all gathered from Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight by Just One Gamer or Dizo. So I play that because today is Akachi's birthday. So happy birthday to everyone's favorite pancake loving detective. Oh yeah, and the song used in the video is Willpower, which is originally from Persona 5. It is kind of weird that Persona 5 Dancing they use like not just remixes but then the original songs in the game. And more of them compared to Persona 3 Dancing and Persona 4 Dancing. Like, I don't know. It felt like they could have used more remixes. I don't know. But whatever. Always fun seeing those costume showcases. Akachi just busting it on the dance floor. If you want to watch that. He's busting it. Whoa. Mad busting it. He about to blow. But yeah, if you want to watch that video, I'll leave a link in chat here. And then the other pre-stream video was Akechi, which is, they take that from the Persona 5 anime, that's the sub version. That version was uploaded by Jekyll34 on YouTube. But yeah, I absolutely love that, cause it's Ryuji saying Akechi's name, but he's just fucking moaning that shit. It's just so fucking funny. But yeah, if you would like to watch that video, I'll leave a link in chat here. Yes, happy birthday, Cody. I know, I used the right face cam for that too. I love that it's like his Sweet Life of Zack and Cody outfit. I know, it's so funny, like seeing the comparison of Cody and then this Akachi costume. Like, it's the same fucking person. Akachi's limbs look long. I did not notice that in the video, but yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna put some music in the background because we're gonna be going over the drinking game prompts for Hakuoki, and there's a shit ton of those, so we should have some background music. And also, you know, I want to start off with my little intro. And hello Chuck, how we doing today? What's up? But yeah, no, how was your guys' day? Mine was pretty chill. Like, I slept for most of it, cause like, well, after watching Raiders of the Lost Ark, or just hanging around doing video games, like more video games and stuff, but I didn't have the energy to do a stream. And then Kyler and I watched Invincible, at least 3 episodes. We're on season 3 now. But I just knocked the fuck out. Like, I slept until like what, 2:30ish or something? Yeah, I was knocked out. And like, Kyler got up around 1, right? Yeah. Because the kiddo got dropped off here, but I was gonna get up, like, when Kyler got up, but my tired ass was like, no, you're staying in bed. So then I just re-energized, and then I played Magic again. I think it's been like at least a month since I've played. It's been a while, but it was fun. It was fun getting back into the groove. But yeah, that's that. I can't think of anything else. But anyways, if you would like to take part in the drinking game, I will leave a link in chat here. Scroll down to the Hakuoki section and I'll also let you know when to drink. Let me pull up those prompts and adjust Chrome. But yeah, we'll take a drink every time Yukimura says "huh." Every time Yukimura is useless. Twice if she angsts about not being able to help more. Every time we get a CG, any member of the Shinsengumi appears out of nowhere to save Yukimura in the nick of time. Okita casually mentions killing someone. Twice if it's Yukimura. Someone completely fails to be fooled by Yukimura's cross-dressing. Someone mentions seppuku. Twice if they're actually expressing the intention to commit seppuku. Yukimura cries. Twice if it happens when someone else is obviously holding back tears. Saito or Yamazaki turns out to have been lurking unseen in the shadows. Anyone calls a previously unseen lurker out of the shadows because they could tell all along that a person was there. Yukimura serves tea. Yukimura sweeps with her broom. Hijikata and Kazuma face off. Saito and Amagiri face off. Harada and Shiranui face off. Drink a whole bunch when the three above occur at the same time. When someone points out that not having to protect Yukimura would leave the Shinsengumi better off, but the Shinsengumi or any individual member thereof insists on continuing to do so anyway. Someone has an episode of Fury Bloodlust. Kazuma calls any member of the Shinsengumi insects or dogs of the shogunate. Kazuma talks about the Furies being fakes. Okita coughs. Okita says, I can still fight. Hijikata says any form of that's in order. Harada talks about how it's a man's duty to protect women and or children. Saito delivers a soliloquy about swords. Heisuke angst about being a monster. Someone drinks Yukimura's blood. Amagiri interrupts and stops a fight. You hear the phrase warrior spirit or bushi no tamashi. Someone tells Yukimura any form of I leave, insert whoever's route it is to you. Ichikata says nandato, or what the hell. Every time someone says seriously, sheesh, don't worry, for real, calm down, among, white, or thank you so much. Every time I make a wrong choice and have to go back. Every time a character dies. Every time anyone is loud. 2 drinks if it's Nagakura. Every time alcohol is involved. Every time Kazuma insists Yukimura should be his waifu. Every time Okita simps for Kondo. Every time the date is announced. And for every grammar or spelling error. But yeah. You had an online interview scheduled for today and they didn't show up? What the fuck? How can they not show up for their own interview? What? Their own interview that they're hosting. That's so dumb. Wow, I'm sorry that happened. Oh, hold on. I have to switch to the other overlay, because if I do the video game overlay, it flickers for some reason. There we go. Did they at least reschedule or reach out to you? Like, oh, whoops, sorry, we fucked up. Oh yeah, I have more to share about Bach Anime yesterday. I will share that while the Hakuoki opening happens, but yeah, no, Bach Anime was fun. I'm glad that, you know, we got to hang out with Jacob. And also Malachi and Charlie were there too. And a couple of my friends as well. Oh, it was funny though, the first people that we bumped into at Bach Anime was Kyler's bro and his family. Like, we did not expect to see them there, but as soon as we walk in to one of the buildings, they were there, and it's like, holy shit. Oh, hold on, let me adjust the sound on this thing. Ah! Oh no! Sound! Ow! Doo-doo-doo. There we go. Nothing. That is so weird. Well, hopefully you do hear from them for the interview soon. Because that's just bullshit how they don't even show up. I'd assume maybe technical difficulties, something came up, you know, something like that on their end, but that is just very... How could they have not let you know? But, yeah, for Bach Anime, like, the Futaba cosplay ended up working out. We did the adjustments like we needed. But Kyler did, well, so he did initially want to go at opening time, but he was taking a well-deserved nap, so I let him sleep. But we did eventually show up, like maybe like 1-ish or something, 1:30-ish. And yeah, no, the Futaba cosplay was great. I had some people recognize me, and some people asked to take pictures, so that was cool. Jakupi showed up in the Naoto cosplay. And had help from Kyler adjusting his bow tie thingy. Let's see. The only things I really bought, like for merch wise, was there was a Yosuke keychain and an Akihiko Persona 4 Arena keychain, like the Persona 4 Arena skin. So I was like, I need these. So I got those. And then JB Blanc was there. He's the guy who voices Dojima. He also voices Pakun from Naruto, some other stuff. And, yeah, like, you know what? I did not know he was British. Cause, like, as soon as he talked, and it's like, you know, British accent, I'm like, holy shit. I just assumed he was, I don't know, I assumed he was American, but yeah. Oh, also, Jacob says, thank you, Kyler, for helping him with his ribbon yesterday.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, JB Blanc was really cool. Like, I was just, cause, well, the funny thing that happened in Bach Anime last year, Karen Strauston, she voices Aigis in Persona 3, right? And also Nanako from Persona 4. But anyway, she was there last year, but her booth was right next to like this other voice actress, and like You know, I don't know. The other voice actors looked kind of young, which I probably should have like figured out, but for some reason my brain was just going like, "Oh, that's Karen Strassman's poster right there." I'm gonna be like doing the Aiga's voice, being like, you know, my Aiga's voice, and being like, "It is nice to meet you," or something like that. I don't know, but when I went up to that person, I'm like, "I loved your work in Persona 3," and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I wasn't in that game," and I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry. I meant to go to the Karen Strassman over there." So, anyways, just fast forward to now. Like, you know, I'm just kind of looking at JB Blank's section, just making sure it's actually him. And then he kind of waves me over. He's like, "Hey, don't be shy. Come on over in the line." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, we'll do." But yeah. Oh, let's see. You probably would have been struggling with the ribbon knot for a while without his help. Yeah, see, Kyler is an expert at tying knots and stuff. And untying knots. Yeah. It's his Boy Scout experience. But, yeah. I'm glad that Kyler could help you out. Because I feel like if I tried, I might have gotten it eventually, but it probably would have taken me longer. So, yeah. Kyler is nice and efficient. And he is proficient.
Oh my gosh, y'all. You guys are so funny.
But yeah. I
have an amazing combo. I'm
Ooh.
in mana right now.
Yeah?
Because I have an ability where I get mana back from using a full blade.
Uh-huh.
And I have a full blade.
Nice. Good job. Yeah, Kyler's playing even more Elden Ring Night Rain right now. He is absolutely loving it. It was funny because one of the rounds you did earlier, he was playing with two people named Tom Cruise and Nicolas Cage. And they were absolute dog shit at the game.
They made me so mad.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh man, that sucks.
We actually beat the boss too, where he blew my mind.
Yeah? Wow, well congrats.
This is...
Here, let me make sure this doesn't repeat. But yeah, oh, it was cool. Oh my gosh, I still need to take a picture of my signed copy, because I brought my copy, my PS2 version of Persona 4 for JB to sign. And he did his signature, and he puts great vegetables there too. I didn't even ask him to like write that. Yeah, like he knows. And then like and Malachi, we bumped into Malachi. He was showing his whole collection of Persona voice actor signatures in his little Velvet Room book. But it's amazing how many voice actors he's run into. Like he's reaching the end of that book, but for him, not only did JB put great vegetables, but he also put "shut up, Adachi." So that was pretty funny. Like JB was a pretty cool guy. He was talking about how like the day before their air conditioning wasn't really working, so it's like, oh shit, oh that sucks. And he was like looking at the weather prior to coming to Bakersfield, and it said it would be cooler, but it just happened to be like we've reached like 100-degree Fahrenheit weather like this weekend. So I was just like, oh damn, you came at the wrong time.
He's like, it changed just for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and then he was talking about how like he lives in the mountains, and it's like, oh yeah, this is like way different. But yeah, he's a cool dude. So shout out to him. But you know what? It's weird because oh, god damn it, Chowder's biting my feet. Anyways, I was wearing like a suit coat, like cuz I was Futaba's Shujin Academy school uniform. And I had suspenders underneath in case I wanted to take that off, like to match the summer uniform, but I did the winter uniform because more people would. Well, Kyler he put a lot of effort into making that coat because he put on a patch of the Shujin Academy logo, and then he replaced one of the buttons with a red one and added 3 more red buttons to make it more accurate to the original outfit. But yeah, no, it was it's a really good outfit, and plus the skirt that he made, that was his first time working on a skirt, so it was very good for his first time doing a skirt, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, I was actually okay. Like it was hot, but I wasn't like completely suffering because like there were actually less people at the con this year, so not as many body heat coming in. And I also have this little portable fan that you can like put around your neck, and I usually bring that to summer conventions, so that helped me out. Skirt! Yeah. Oh, fuck off. But yeah, no, it was a fun time. It was fun just getting to hang out and everything, and then afterwards, Kyler, Jacob, and I went to Gene Sushi downtown, and we had some food. And we got sat at the bar. I've never like sat at the bar before, but it was pretty comfy. Yeah, I was really hungry, so I got the tonkatsu bento. And I never really eat the salad because they have the dressing that they put. It seems like it's like the dressing has like dairy, so I didn't feel like taking my pills, but it came with gyoza, 6 California rolls, I believe, and then all the tonkatsu and miso soup, and of course the rice, the white rice, and just that shit was bomb. And it just feels right to have a Japanese beer with it, so I got me some Sapporo. But yeah. And speaking of alcohol, now we will start with the game. I have my hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast Mango. And yeah. Oh no, I do like salad. It's just so weird because, usually when you go to Japanese restaurants or whatever, they use the typical Asian salad. I mean Asian dressing, like I think it's, I don't know what that is. I don't know what they put in that, but it's really good. But for whatever reason, they put like a creamy kind of dressing. Like this specific restaurant tends to do that. So I didn't want to take my chances, but yeah. Because otherwise I would have eaten the salad. I mean, the salad was very beautifully decorated. Because like they had like, I don't know, that red stringy stuff on it or something, but yeah. Now, okay, I also don't typically like salad, but if you do put that Asian style dressing, I will definitely eat that stuff. But I have gotten better, because like as a kid, I didn't really like salad. Still not much, but I will eat salad. I can eat salad if you present it to me. I just don't really like Caesar salad. Like if it has cheese on it, I would not really want to eat it. Unless, like, if I'm feeling a certain way and I'm like, yeah, sure, let's eat it, then okay, fine. But otherwise, no. Also, to recap what happened last time on Hakuoki, now going into the game. Sanan, was acting sus, and he was all like, I'm gonna drink the water of life. This is what we use, to make the Fury Core. I want my arm to heal. And then he drank that, he went berserk and almost choked Yukimura out, but then I think Okito was the one who saved her. I don't remember. But that happened. And before that, the Ikeda incident happened, so that's where Heisuke and Okita get injured, and then they're pretty much out of they're out of commission for a little bit. But I've never seen Heisuke's side of it, where he goes up against Amagiri, so that was interesting. Yeah, and Amagiri just coming in with his fists. But yeah, like, Amagiri's not really, Heisuke's rival or anything, so that thing is more for Saito. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. I think Ito also joined at this point, but, since we've seen that already, we skip that part. But I do remember seeing Ito very briefly. Now let me also switch my drinking game prompts to my other screen, so I am well prepared for some... Shit, that's the wrong window. Alright, perfect. Okay, let me adjust that a little more. I am ready for some gaming and drinking, and we are also drinking right away because that's May 1865, a date drink. Which I'm sure we've seen, but let me just kind of refresh my memory. And also, hold on, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Spring had passed, and due to the reforming of the calendar, the year went from the 2nd of Ganji to the 1st of Keio. 3 months had passed since we moved the headquarters to Nishihonwanji. There's a lot more room, but more room meant, well, farther to walk. There's a VTuber you followed for a while, but you discovered recently how amazing she is. Ah, yeah. Cool. You know what? We've seen this. Flashback. No, don't show me that shit. Ah, Heisuke. We'll read this. I don't remember if we've already seen this, but it's Heisuke. This is his route. May as well read this. Heisuke and I briskly made our way through the streets of Kyoto. They were crowded as usual. You know, I haven't gone out on patrol with you in quite a while, Heisuke.
ああ、そうかもな。俺長いこと江戸に行ってた
He
し。
says, huh?
俺の留守中どうだった？新八さんとか佐野さんにいじめられたりしなかったか？
Oh, yeah, so he's not out of commission now. Everything was fine, and they were kind to me.
そっか。ならいいけど。親父さんの行方はどうなんだ？手がかりとか見つかったか？
None at all.
やっぱ見つからねえか。俺も江戸に戻った時、お前の家の様子を見に行ってみたんだけどな。
Oh, I forgot Heisuke went to Edo at this point. Okay.
人が戻ってきた様子はなかったし、ほんとどこに行っちまったんだろうな。Seriously?
That is a seriously drink. The somberness of Heisuke's expression started to rub off on me. Oh, thank you for taking the time to look anyway. Yeah. The VTuber goes by Hazumi Eileen. Her original songs are great, also found great clips of her too. Cool, cool. Always great to hear original songs from peeps.
いや、別に礼を言われるようなことじゃねえって。そもそもお前が今みてえに自由に外に出られねえのも、元はといえば俺たちの。
Heisuke? Heisuke stopped himself mid-sentence. Ever since he returned from Edo, he'd looked glum. Hey, Heisuke, hey, Heisuke. How about you? It's been a while since you were in Kyoto. Does it seem different from Edo?
そうだな。街も人も結構変わった気がする。
Hmm? I wondered what was going through his head. Had something happened to him in Edo? It felt a little strange. Heisuke's head jerked up slightly, and he looked across the street. He waved over.
おい、掃除！そっちの様子はどうだった？
Oh, yeah, I'll count that as a drink, because he was loud. Calling over. Hey, Heisuke! Yeah.
特に何もいつも通りだね。
Okito was out on patrol as well, although his route took him through a different part of the city. Yeah, now Okito's okay too.
でも将軍上洛の時には忙しくなるんじゃないかな。
The shogun's coming to visit Kyoto?
そう、近藤さんも張り切ってるよ。近藤さん、家持公のことをすごく尊敬してるから。
I see. I hope it turns out well. Right, Heisuke?
ああ、ああ。まあ、近藤さんはそうだろうな。
Hmm? Something had really gotten into him. I glanced at Okita to see if he noticed anything. Oh, he's coughing. That's a drink. Oh shit. It's time. Uh-oh. Okita? Are you alright?
平気だよ。ちょっと風邪をひいちゃったみたい。
The way I get excited, he starts coughing. Oh, it's TV time. Oh. I see. Please take care of yourself. I have medicine to treat colds, so I'll give you some when we return.
そう。ありがとう。君でもごくたまに役に立つことがあるんだね。
Yeah. Yeah. It's TV time. What's the matter? Okita's eyes looked past me, and suddenly, something caught his attention off to the side.
おい小娘、断るとはどういう了見だ?
Oh no. Not fucking Kaoru. That's a CG drink too. Here we go. I wonder if Kaoru's really gonna be relevant to this route though. Wonder if these characters speak modern Japanese or if they made it a little archaic. That's a good question. Some characters I feel definitely have the archaic dialect. I feel like Amagiri would be one that they definitely use it for, but I'm not sure. Good question.
民草のために日々上位を論ずる我ら志士に尺の一つや二つ自分からするのが当然であろうが
Lolly Lule Lo. Across the street, a group of Ronin were harassing a young girl. Yeah, like, we've seen this happen before, but like, since Heisuke's involved here, we'll just play it out. I don't know. I think Okita still chases after, though. We'll see. Excuse me. Oh yeah! The reason why I put History Repeating for the stream title was just like with the Breath of the Wild stream on Saturdays, so exactly a year ago today, like, we were playing Hakuoki, and it was Kyoto Winds too. Yeah, like, we were just finishing Okita's Kyoto Winds route, and you know, it was like Akachi's birthday too, so because like, again, I usually like to check when it's a Persona birthday, I check the past VODs on the same day to make sure I don't repeat face cams. So, and I was like, holy shit, we were playing Hakuoki back then too. And that was actual Kyoto Winds, like the Steam port instead of Chronicles of Wind and Blossom here on Switch. Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Exactly. Okita! Heisuke!
分かってるって。お前はここで待ってろ。
But Okita got to them first.
やれやれ
You know
上位
what?
って言葉も
If Okita
君た
starts
ちに使われるんじゃ
chasing after
かわいそうだよ
Kaoru, because I'll go ahead and skip. 'Cause I don't think the scene's gonna play out differently, but if it does, because just as long as Heisuke's here, and when he's not on screen, I'll just skip ahead. The usual crowds shuffled away from Okita and the men as quickly as they could. The Ronin's eyes found Okita's jacket and they stiffened.
その羽織、新選組か。
知ってるなら話が早いなどうする
His lips curled into a predatory smile as his hand gripped his sword. There was no mirth in that grin, and the Ronin's faces grew much paler. Their moods were not totally deflated yet, as their ringleader made one more attempt. What's it gonna be, brother? Hold on. Did he actually, like... Okay, I'm just making sure Oki didn't outright, like, you know, be all like, I'm gonna kill you. Because that would be a drink.
くそバカの犬が
Shogunate dog. No, I think... They mentioned, like, Shinsengumi dogs, whatever. I think that's only Kazuma. If Kazuma says it. Let me make sure. What? Yeah, okay, that's a Kazuma thing. Never mind.
いいからとっとと失せろって。
The sight of two Shinsengumi blue jackets standing shoulder to shoulder was enough to deter the men.
貴様ら、
Excuse me.
覚えておれ。
The last of the color drained from their faces, and they turned tail and ran.
俺たちを見てとっとと逃げ出すぐらいなら、最初からあんな真似するなっての。
Are you not going to arrest them?
どんな罪で君って意外と過激だな
I didn't really mean it like that.
あの、
No.
助けてくださってありがとうございました。私、南雲薫と申します。
The girl gave us a quick bow. She was so refined, so ladylike. Even dressed like a girl, I doubted I could ever be as elegant as her. I'd only just begun to feel sorry for myself when suddenly my arm was grabbed and I was pulled to the side. Okita?
いいから
Oh, it's a calm down drink. Oh, drink too. Dang, okay. Good combo. He put me next to the girl we just rescued, then stepped back to stroke his chin thoughtfully. Okita? Yeah. Oh my god, this is funny. On the way back home today, the kiddo, cause like, we're gonna do, instead of Taco Tuesday tomorrow, we're gonna do Wingstop Tuesday. Well, we called it, when we first presented this idea, like it was Wings Wednesday, but it's actually Tuesday tomorrow. They do actually have a deal for, I think, the chicken tenders. I have to double check. But anyways, the kiddo's like, Wiener Wednesday! And we're like, what? No, say that again? And she's like, oh, no, wait, it's Wing Wednesday. Kyler and I are like laughing.
I haven't heard of that one before.
Oh, yeah. Good old Wiener Wednesday.
It can be arranged though.
It can be arranged, absolutely. No, but what should I do? The girl gave me a peaceful smile, unbothered by the situation. Her smile was beautiful, but there was something about it that seemed odd. You know what? No, we don't have to. Whatever, no, I changed my mind. We're gonna skip past this. This actually has nothing to do with the Heisuke route now. I just wanted to make sure. Oh, okay. Okita chasing after Kaoru was a different thing. Okay. The common room at the temple was much larger than the one at the previous compound, and you know what? We've read this too. We've read this too! Let's go ahead and skip. Yeah, that's right. We've seen this all before. Oh, is this where... Let's see, in the early days of the Tokugawa shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stay on his way to the capital. It had been a while since the shogun actually stayed there, though. We met the shogun on the road and begun our escort, arriving at the castle not too long ago. And yeah, no, we can skip past this too. Yeah, that's right, I remember we talked to this guy, blah blah blah. Bye. And then this happens. Yeah, okay, we've seen this before. I'm gonna skip past it. But we can at least take a drink for the CG. Look at that. Look at these gooners. Blah 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 blah. The heartbeat. The doki doki. Did I call them gooners? I sure did. Well, we know for sure Kazuma's a gooner. It's just funny calling them all gooners. Alright, so I think what we need to do is stay. I think that's the choice we need to make. Or no, wait, hold on. Is Heisuke even here? I'm going back to headquarters. Maybe that's what we gotta do. Let me make sure. Yes, we are supposed to go back to headquarters. Good. Even as wait, have I gotten this before? Let me make sure. Yes, we've seen this before. I'm gonna go skip. Oh! Hi, Yamazaki. Oh, even if I open the menu, that doesn't interfere with his voice line. That's cool. You're right, I think. Let's see. Yes, you're right. I mean, we're quite far away now. And besides, you're with me, Yamazaki. Just kidding, that's the wrong choice. Alright, so we haven't chosen the other one before, so we'll play that out. Yeah, I'm supposed to choose butt. And so I drink because I made the wrong choice. Sorry, Yamazaki, but...
不安なところ申し訳ないが、俺は副長たちのところへ戻らなくてはならない。皆将軍校の警護に出ているから、今の屯所に大使はほとんど残っていない。沖田さんか東堂さんのところにいるのがいいだろう。
Oh, whoops. Sorry. I didn't mean to skip your voice line.
沖田さんか東堂さんのところにいるのがいいだろう。そこが最も安全だ。
Alright, I'll go find them.
では、後のことは頼んだぞ。
With that, he disappeared back into the darkness. Suddenly, the night felt very quiet. Who were those people? They had called me a demon. I shook my head. I suddenly felt very, very alone. As Yamazaki said, I should go find Okita or Heisuke. But whom should I look for? Obviously, we're going to look for Heisuke since it's his route. Who are you people? Right? That pretty much sums up this scene. Or, well, you know, when the Kazuma and his friends show up. But yeah, obviously we're choosing Heisuke. The compound that I was so used to seeing felt like an unfamiliar place at night. Excuse me. Nearly all of the members of the Shinsengumi had left to guard the Shogun, which meant the compound was silent. I was quite relieved when I spotted Heisuke. Heisuke.
なんでここにいるんだ将軍の警護は終わったのか
Actually, I didn't know where to start. Stumbling over my words, I poured out the whole story. At the mention of Amagiri, the man who'd wounded him at Ikeda, Heisuke scowled.
あいつが二条城にしかもお前を迎えに来たって
Yeah.
人違いじゃねえのかお前にそっくりな誰かと勘違いしてるとか
I don't think so. I don't know how, but they knew my name. Is Heisuke a Fury yet? No, I think because he was patrolling during the day earlier. I think that's why he wouldn't be a Fury.
そっか
We'll find out.
なんか気味が悪いよな
I think I should say I'm okay now, though. Let's see. Make sure to save. Very important, because I've never seen these before. But I'm okay now, right? Oh, perfect! You thought in some routes he becomes a Fury at Ikeda Inn, but maybe you're misremembering. Yeah, honestly, I thought so too. But, yeah, no, it'd just be weird if he was patrolling during the day as a Fury, so we'll find out, I guess. That could be true for some other routes, like you said. That is true, this is very close to Don't Worry. If only, right? Thanks. I felt a little better. There was something about his innocent smile and bravery that was comforting. But, wait. I thought you didn't feel well. Shouldn't you be resting inside? Or better yet, I'll prepare some medicine. Oh! I think this will be our answer.
実はさ違うんだよ調子が悪いわけじゃなくて
Oh, a drink. He looked at me for a moment, then shook his head in defeat.
ただ警護に行きたくなかったんだ
Oh, right. What do you mean you didn't want to go? Why? Heisuke seemed to be unsure whether to open up, and he looked up at the night sky for a moment. Eventually, he slowly but quietly continued speaking.
近藤さんとか土方さんは幕府とか家持公のことをすごく尊敬してるけど俺はとてもそうは思えなくてさ
What do you mean by that? His response was so unexpected. I wasn't sure what to make of it.
お前はしばらく江戸に戻ってねえからわからねえのかもしれねえけど今の江戸はさ偉人が我が物顔でいろんな建物を建てててなのに幕府の役人はそのことを全然気にしてねえみたいでさ本気で上位をするつもりがあるのか江戸に住む人たちを守るつもりなんてねえんじゃねえかって思っちまってこんな状況で将軍上洛って言われてもいろいろ引っかかっちまってさそれにお前も聞いたんだろ例の
薬の話。
My heart skipped a beat. I did.
あれもさ、もともとは幕府の命令なんだよな。近藤さんたちは頑張って実績を積めば幕府もいずれ認めてくれるって思い込んでるけど、このまま便利にこき使われて捨てられる構造。
I agree. He has a point. He does have a point. Hey, Skay.
誤解しないでくれよ。俺別に近藤さんや土方さんのやり方に不満があるわけじゃねえんだ。やっぱりあの人たちのことは好きだし、ついて生きてって思ったからこうやって一緒に今日に登ってきたんだし。
It'd be funny if Ito somehow lives in this route. Damn, for real. Heisuke's eyes were filled with confusion and pain, and it hurt my heart seeing them. To be in the predicament of not knowing what's right or wrong, unsure of how to come to a compromise when everyone held different beliefs? Was that why you invited Ito to the Shinsengumi?
伊藤さんは政治とか世の中のことに詳しいし、人脈もあるし。
It is interesting actually hearing Heisuke's side of this, you know, because like we only see from an outside perspective. It's like, oh, okay, like when it happens, he leaves the Shinsengumi. He's like, I'm going with Ito. So, but it is nice getting to see his perspective, like, you know, in full depth now.
タイをいい方向に導いてくれるんじゃねえかって思う。
Because we only get hints of it from other routes.
少なくとも今よりは。
As any group grows, it must begin to accept people with differing viewpoints. And besides, it was unlikely they would all be together forever. There was no telling when someone might lose their life in battle. The Ikeda Inn was a good example. Were the men of the Shinsengumi fated to end up on different paths? Still, I wanted to stay with everyone just a little longer. That was what I truly believed, and I quietly looked up at the starry sky. Afterwards, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. It's an among drink. And we've seen this before. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's discussing Kazuma and friends. And now it is May 1865. They're probably going to show the date. Let's see. It was the end of May 1865. Yeah, announce the date. That's a drink. Oh, is this the physical exams? The compound was alive with noise and movement. Yeah, no, it's the exams.
What?
Let's skip through. Kazuma and Friends sounds like a sitcom. It does, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. I'll drink for the...
新
Man titties.
後ろが使えてるんだから
I'll
さ
drink
っ
for
さ
the
と
CG.
終わらせろって
The way Haruda and Saito are drawn. Alright, skip. We've already seen this happen.
だが
What should I do? Good question. Let's see. What was the context again? No, I'll take care of it. Oh, don't worry. It's my own business. I'll take care of it. I'll drink for the don't worry.
そうか
Oh no, I chose the
何かあ
wrong
ったら
thing.
手伝おう
Hold on.
その時は
I'm
早く
sorry, Yamazaki. That's another drink because we were supposed to use yes please. Whoopsies. Okay. Excuse me. Are you sure? Are you sure? Then yes, please do so. Okay, and we have chosen this before, so I'll skip. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure.
松本先生
And we've seen
Aye.
this too. Blah 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 blah.
はこうなスキップ
Ah.
ラ
そうじ
Oh, that's a CG. I'll drink for that. Guess who's getting his fury powers? Are you sure?
たた
Pretty sure. Yeah, it's like Heisuke's mark, but who would be Omni-Man? Who would have the mustache?
ま
And we've seen this too. I'm gonna skip past it. I skipped past the don't worry. Does that count? When was the don't worry? Was the don't worry while I was like super skipping? Cause yeah, I won't count that. Yukimura gets the mustache? Even better. Perfect. The next day, Dr. Matsumoto came to inspect the cleanliness of the compound. No, I'll skip that. Yeah, we've seen it. Super skipping? Yeah, I won't count that. It should be when I'm paused. Where could they be going? Oh, I think this is where Dr. Matsumoto is like, you have tuberculosis. So I should focus on my work. I'm pretty sure that's what we should do. I was worried for Okita, but where could they be now? Yeah, it's not any of my business. And we've chosen this before, so I'll skip past it. Blah 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 blah. I was outside sweeping, bamboo broom in hand, when he appeared. Excuse me, who? Fine, I'll drink for that, because it's been a while since I've taken a Yukimura sweeping drink.
こんなところで何をして
Oh, we've seen this. Yeah, Kazuma being all like, yeah, that's Kazuma. Bamboo broom is fun to say. Yeah, bamboo broom, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But yeah, we can skip past this because we've seen this happen before. I think that is part of the get back to work. So, it's okay. But I did want to drink for the sweeping though. But the one thing that most concerned me was, good question. I don't know. That's a lot of choices they're giving me. Let's go with, turning humans into demons. Let's go with that. I just couldn't shake from my mind the image of the Shinsengumi turning humans into demons, even after Kazuma left. Maybe he was referring to the water of life and the Furies. Just kidding, I was supposed to choose my father. Let's reload. That's a drink. Here. What had become of my father? And we've chosen this before, so we can skip. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, that is good for Heisuke. Fine, okay, you know what? Since this is a legit Heisuke choice. I'm just kidding. We'll keep going. Blah blah blah. From then on, Dr. Matsumoto visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi. And so, we'll skip. Do you remember the 21st night of September? September 1860. Oh, just kidding. After the dust cleared following the Hamaguri rebellion. Just kidding, I don't care. We've already read this. Blah blah blah. One day, I was accompanying Saito on his rounds. Those are some loud cicada. It sure has been hot lately. Gee, say that again, Yukimura. Yeah, no, we've seen this before. Just skip ahead. Oh yeah, this is where we meet Sen. But yeah, oh! I moved without thinking. Fuck the cicadas, right? Fuck that. We'll drink for that CG though. Alright, going on. The heat wave ended up lasting several days. On one such day...
雪村先輩、お茶はこんな感じでいいでし
Oh,
ょうか。
okay, no, we've seen this. This is where we get the 2 pages. Blah, blah, blah. Bye, bye. Skip, skip, skip. Goofy ah music, right? Yeah, it's the anime goofy ah music, filler style unemployment music. Oh, here is some parched barley tea, Kondo. It should help lower the body's temperature. That's a drink. I could use some parched barley tea, man. Drink for that serving tea, and now we'll skip because we've seen this before. Just for the tea, sure, I'll drink. It's nice knowing that you can turn on the AC now that it's gotten hotter. Or getting hotter at this time of year. Yeah, it's definitely the AC season now. I thought back on what Hijikata had said. It was true, Sana had been acting strange and the Fury Core had been getting more and more violent. There was a lot on my mind, but what had worried me the most was... I don't know, let's see. Excuse me, holy shit. Man, these hard Baja Blasts really get me the rancid workloads. What had worried me the most was, the notice board. The Furies! Let's go with the Furies. Yes, that's correct. Have we seen this before? Yes, we have. I'll skip over. Oh my god, Salmon, fuck off. No, no, no. No. Ah, this fucking dude. Alright. Hi, Heisuke. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm skipping it. After that, the rest of the warriors who'd gone to Shimabara returned, and they told me in great detail about the Sanjo notice board incident. But, yeah, no, we know what happens. We know what happens. December 1866. I take a drink. I'll take 2 drinks. Fuck it, since we're here. I was sweeping a section of the compound amidst the freezing cold. Well, that should do it. And we'll skip now. It is getting cold in game. Only 20 days after Lord Yoshinobu had been officially inaugurated as the new shogun. I don't care, we're skipping. Is it a new chapter now? Seemed like a long fade out. Just kidding, it's just another month. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday. Oh wait, it actually is Monday. End of December 1866. I'll take a drink for that. And we skip. Oh, Heisuke. Good morning, Heisuke. Is this where they play in the snow? Hold on, why are you so excited? Did something happen? Fine, let me play this one out. What's amazing? Yeah, let's have a wholesome Heisuke moment. He grabbed my hand and I stumbled after him. The light was bright and the air was cold, and my eyes snapped shut against both instinctively. I slowly opened them again. It's snowing! Oh, wow! Oh, he's brilliant. Oh, he got louder too. I'll take a drink for that. You're right. This is incredible. How could this much snow fall in one night? Ah, sugoi! It was the same temple courtyard I'd grown used to seeing every day, but now it looked like an entirely different world. A whole new world. Heisuke's eyebrow is always doing the pointy thing. That's true, huh? Amidst the snow were a few other familiar people. Good morning, Harada, Nagakura.
来たか。どうだ？意外と積もったもんだろう。
そのせいで今日は寒い寒い。犬も庭を駆け回る寒さってとこだな。
Nagakura jerked his head at Heisuke with a grin, gesturing towards his ponytail, which did, in fact, look a little like a dog's wagging tail. Heisuke scowled.
そりゃ寒いに決まってるだろ。新八さんは年中半裸みたいなもんだしな。
Well, honestly, both Haruka and Nagakura are the half-naked ones, because those are just bandages up there, even though it's covering up a little more than Nagakura's. They're still pretty,
半裸だろうが全裸だろう
They
が
got their
大丈
man
夫だろう。
titties out.
新八はなんつうか風邪ひかない系だからな。
見てるだけで寒いよな。せめてなんか一枚羽織ってくれば。
バッカお前、寒いからってこの肉体美を隠すなんぞ罰が当たんぞ。それに佐野だって似たようなもんじゃねえかな。そう思うよな。
I try to laugh it off. To be honest, though, none of them were exactly dressed for the weather. Yeah, I mean, Heisuke still got the sleeveless shirt. Anyway, look at all this snow. There's so much.
だよな。こんだけ雪が降ったんだから遊びたいと思わねえ？
Well, I don't think we have enough snow to make a fort. Do you want to make snow bunnies?
おいおい、バカ言っちゃいけねえな。そんな軟弱な遊び、俺らに似合うわけねえだろ。
軟弱かどうかはともかく、新八が雪うさぎなんて可愛らしいもん作ってたら、俺は笑い死にするぜ。
Then, what should we do?
そんなの決まってんだろ。
Oh, he got loud too. That's one drink for him. Almost in unison, they bent down and began to dig in the snow. Could it be a snowball fight? Nah, snow furies. Yeah.
ごめいと、実はもう組も分けてあるんだ。お前は俺と一緒な。
Oh yeah, if we're on his team, we definitely have to see this through.
相方が平助じゃ頼りないだろうが、くじの結果だ。運が悪かったと思ってくれ。
んなことないって。俺がいる限りこいつには絶対当てさせねえし。よし、任せとけ。俺がしっかり守ってやるからな。
It seemed like they discussed this before coming to get me. They looked excited to begin, but if I leave my room to go play, Hichikato will get mad.
いやいや、これは遊びじゃなくて訓練なんだよ。
Please God, let Yukimura get at least one hit in, right? Training?
そうそう。飛んでくる雪玉を避けることによって反射神経を鍛えるんだ。
Well, he does have a point.
そういうと筋が通ってねえか？
It had, right up until he asked if it did.
このぐらいじゃ土方さんも怒んないって。な、絶対楽しいから。
Okay, I guess a few minutes couldn't hurt. After all, it wasn't every day the snow fell this thick, so I wanted to make the best of it. I dug my hands into the snow and started to pack some projectiles of my own. Before long... Oh yeah, we even get a CG! There we go. Oh yeah, so that's a drink. That's the end of that can. So I'll get another one after this. A snowball flew through the air near me, barely grazing my arm. Nagakura, you don't have to throw so hard. I picked up one of mine and threw it back, but I was no match for them. For each snowball I threw, they returned 5 or 6. And every single one was aimed at Heisuke. Ah. Oh! Damn, rip. Oh, man. Heisuke? Are you hurt?
大丈夫じゃねえけど大丈夫だ。
Right in the fucking face. Oh, now it's gone down. That was fast.
なんで俺ばっかり攻撃するんだよ。
This CG seems exploitable. Yeah, I know, right? Especially with that second one with the snowball in his face.
ああ、なんだよ平助。じゃあもう一人を狙えっていうのか。
そうかそうか。 俺らを恨むなよ。薄情な平助を恨め。
そんなのダメに決まってんだろ。
I don't think a couple snowballs are really going to hurt me.
俺の心情的にダメなんだよ。
Yeah, they're just snowballs. Come on, Heisuke, lighten up.
こうなりゃ佐野さんも新発音もどんどん俺に投げてこい。そんなヘナチョコ玉当たってもいた。
Again.
石入ってんだろ。
Damn.
人聞きの悪いこと言うなって。まあ確かに新八のバカ力で握ると石と大して変
You
わら
want
な
the
くなっち
CG
まう
to
かな。
change to have her hit with a snowball too. Well, I don't know. The scene is still playing out, so we'll see. Was Heisuke gonna say balls? I think so, yeah. No. I think he was gonna say the back. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think we've ever seen the word balls in that context said in this game. But I mean, it wouldn't be out of character if he said balls. So maybe. Would you two please take it down a notch? I lobbed a snowball at them in protest, but they dodged it easily. Oh, this is frustrating somehow. But they were only getting started. Heisuke was backed up against a tree by a barrage of snowfire. He seemed to have given up on actually fighting back and was instead wielding a long icicle like a sword and cutting down the incoming snowballs. Oh my gosh, I just realized, because oh my gosh. I turned off my medicine alarm, but it's okay. It should still be fine if I take them now. Let me do that before I forget again. Come on, step it up! Hey, we should do drugs again sometime. The Dandadan Evil Eye movie art comes out this Friday. I can't believe it's almost here too. Damn, time flies. So that's exciting. Yeah. I think and the Switch 2 comes out this Thursday too, I think. So many things coming up. Very exciting. We should do the Water of Life. Oh, hey! We should do the Water of Life again sometime! Oh, here. Hold on, I'll grab my next drink, but I won't crack it open until the next prompt. He seemed to have given up on actually fighting back, and was instead wielding a long icicle like a sword and cutting down the incoming snowballs. Was this still really a snowball fight?
意外としぶといじゃねえか、平助。
ま、ここまでよく頑張ったよ。だが、これで終わりだ。
どこ投げてんだよ、二人とも。全然大外れだし。
He was right. Their throws seemed to be shooting awfully wide off the mark. Uh-oh. Oh, I see where this is going. Not a single one even came near Heisuke. They all seemed to be hitting the tree behind him. Wait. Oh no! Heisuke! Look up! Up! But it was too late. He looked up just as the now overloaded branches released their burden. Oh, rip. Heisuke? Heisuke? Heisuke! Damn. Metal Gear Solid style death. In the end, he'd crawled out from under the snow, ready to continue, but Hijikata had shown up, and he hadn't been pleased. Oh, game over. For real though. It seemed errant snowballs had put holes in several of the sliding doors. Kyler grabbing some Alkies too. Harada and Nakakura took the lion's share of the blame, and the fight was ended then and there. Aww. Yeah, see, Heisuke gets pelted with the snowballs, and Harada and Shinpachi get pelted with Hijikata's fury. Deltarune approaches too. Yes, I'm very excited to play Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. I've been waiting so long. The adventure soaked Heisuke from head to toe. Fortunately, I had a fire in my room, over which he was drying his hair. Excuse me. Stop moving. You're going to catch a cold if you run off with wet hair. His hair was much longer than mine. It sure is. It was going to take a while for it to dry. He smiled as I wiped it carefully with a towel. Nagakura had likened him to a dog earlier, and he did indeed look like one. A very, very wet one. Damn, dude. She really said that. We gotta get you out of those wet clothes. Yeah, for real. Yeah.
それにしてもさっきの俺すげえ情けなかった。
What?
ほら、今回は2人がお前を狙わなかったからよかったけどさ。
Heisuke really a dog of the shogunate right now, right? And I can't even take the dog drink because that's only a Kazuma thing. But yeah, he's the doggiest one of them all.
絶対当てさせないなんて言っときながら、実際に狙ってきたら防げたかわかんないし。
Oh. Heisuke, it's just a fucking snowball fight, come on. He seems so sad. Aw, well, I think we need to stroke his ego and say, you were a hero. I'm pretty sure that's what we gotta do. Or you were heroic. You were really heroic out there. I thought so, at least.
いや、そう言ってくれるのは嬉しいけどさ。
Oh, maybe this is the wrong one.
自分で納得
Let's
いか
see.
ないんだよ。
I'll play it out to see if we get the moon. I felt like he'd put up an excellent fight, but apparently he wasn't satisfied with that. Maybe it had hurt his pride? Well then, next time, we'll do our best not to lose, right? I'll try twice as hard. Oh no, he seems disappointed. Oh shit. Let me double check. He looked at me for a long moment, and I saw his face fall. Yeah, no, that's how. No, I'll go back. Alright, I'll take a drink for that. Oh yeah, and crack this open. So this one is the hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast Pineapple. Good old pineapple. Alright, so drink for that. Poor Heisuke. No, it's my fault. I should have had your back. If I'd done better, then maybe we could have beaten them.
なんだ、お前って案外過激なやつなんだな。
He smiled. Yeah, there we go.
そうだな。じゃあ今日はお互いまだまだだったってことで。できればさ、次に雪合戦する時も同じ組でやろうな。
Class. I want everybody to play this class because they'll have so many summons.
Yeah.
It'll be amazing. But
Oh, I see. Aw. Well, at least you have one other person like you. Yeah. Yeah, Kyler on Night Rain, because I guess if all three of them have the same class, they can summon more demons?
Well, they're like they're your family members, but you summon like these dead allies.
Oh, I
and
see.
then when you kill like the smaller enemies, you revive them, but you only have a chance of doing it.
Oh,
So if
okay.
there's more of them, the higher chance.
Yeah. So there's only one other person on this team who also chose the same class. But yeah. Yeah, potential army. That's okay. At least you can have a little more than you usually do.
Ooh, and there's an event going on.
Family. Family.
Family.
Family. Yeah, right? Jeez. That's true. Yukimura ain't a rebel at all. She can try, but she's not. Yeah. Next time we'll win. So Kyler's playing Elden Ring Night Rain. It's a recent spin-off, right?
Yeah.
Spin-off of Elden Ring, yeah. It's kind of like it's a roguelite, right? Yeah. And you can co-op, so you have at least 2 other people on your team while you're doing missions, and then you take down bosses together and get treasures and stuff. Yeah. Family. He looked at me for a long moment, and I saw his face fall.
な
What is it?
あ、もし仮にさ、自分の中に譲れない信念があって、自分の信じる道を行きたいとする。
Oh, hot drink.
でも、もしその道を貫くために
Yeah, a
障害
friend.
となる相手を排除する
Right.
必要があるとしたら、
Uh-huh.
お前ならどうする？
Yeah, no, I think we know who he's talking about. Oh, in the game. Yeah. For a moment, I just stared at him. The question had been so unexpected. I wasn't sure what to make of it. But it didn't take me long to realize that whatever had prompted the question, it meant a great deal to Heisuke. I chose my words very carefully. I think it's wrong to get rid of someone just because they don't see eye to eye with you. Well, at least that's what I would have said.
昔の？
You know, before. But after spending so much time with the Shinsengumi, I think I'm starting to understand. They're all doing what they do because they believe in what they're fighting for. And the guys on the other side feel the same way. It's not about who's good or who's bad. There are just some people in the world that you're never going to be able to get along with. Of course, I still can't really get behind actually killing people, but...
そうだな。誰とでも簡単に分かり合えるなら、俺たちが戦い続ける必要もないだろうしな。
A samurai is someone who follows the path he thinks is the right one. Isn't that how it works? I don't think it's bad to fight for your beliefs.
そっか。
Damn.
やっぱお前に話してよかったよ。
TBH.
俺さ、自分が正しいと思うものが全てをかけるに足るものかどうか悩んでたんだ。そしてきっと今でもまだ悩んでる。
His voice faded out as he looked down into the glowing coals.
でもお前のおかげで吹っ切れた。俺は
Oh.
一人の侍として道を貫こうと思う。
Heisuke? He was still clearly plagued with doubts and sadness, and yet he still smiled through it all. His smile was just so beautiful that it made a sense of dread well up within me. Being a warrior and a member of the Shinsengumi was very important to Heisuke, but I sensed something else was going on, throwing him into turmoil. Well, she is right about that. I didn't know what, but it seemed clear that whatever else he intended to do, it would involve following his own path to the very end. Not gonna lie, you feel like the real historical war here wasn't really a moral thing, just a power struggle between two factions. I think so too. Yeah, I think the whole moral thing is just like something they added here in the game just to be all like, oh, yeah, feel sympathetic towards them, be like, get the emotions here. Maybe that was to be expected, but it didn't change the fact I hoped he'd lived. Those were the honest thoughts passing through my mind as I gazed at his profile.
As you gayed.
Yes, he gazed.
You gayed at him.
I gayed?
You gayed at him.
Damn, dude. This. Oh, a new chapter. Oh, right, the Heisuke Mantis. Yeah. It do be Pride Month, that's true. That's true. Happy Pride, yeah. Excuse me. March, excuse me, 1867. That's a drink. Oh, look, Okita! The cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Look! We've seen this. Let's skip past.
Do the scenes repeat themselves?
Yeah, so when well, it's because I'm doing different routes for like each character. I want to get each romance route done. Yeah, so I'd have to repeat the story. And there's certain parts like where things are different, so that's when I start reading them out. But otherwise, we've seen these all before. Like some of these scenes, yeah. So it saves us time. Okay, this is where Okita chases after Kaoru. Yeah, so we can skip past this. Oh man, I'm skipping past Okita fucking coughing. I'm not gonna drink for these though. I'm doing the super skips. You don't count. That night, after everyone else had gone to bed, I lay awake thinking about what had happened. Yeah, no, skip past that. What? Huh? A loud crash made my eyes fly back open. What on earth?
Oh, this guy.
I sat up in bed just as the door came toppling into my room. Yeah, I can't remember what this is. I'm standing there, I realized, what the fuck? It was one of the Shinsengumi soldiers. I know, I was thinking it was Sannan too, but okay, I do remember this happening though. Is something wrong? Yeah, no, skip. We've seen this happen before. Ah! That's a CG, look at that. Blood oozed from the cut. I'll drink for that, but I have seen this before. We've seen this before. I just can't remember which routes. No, I'm super skipping. I'm not gonna count that as the Shinsengumi saved in the nick of time. That's okay, it's fine. It's okay, it's fine. Oh. Hmm? Oh, wow. I'm looking at Kyler's game right now. There's a giant thing that popped up out of the ground. Hand demons? Oh. Kira Yoshikage would love those demons. It would have been cool if the rescuer depended on who you were romancing. Right? You can get some variability there. Oh well. Huh? Is it morning already? It's another hot drink. Skip. Because we've seen this, blah blah. Oh, they showed the CG again. I'll drink for that, fuck it. What is this? No, we're skipping this. We've seen this before. Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is where we get the split. So I wonder how much different this would be if we go with Heisuke's route then. Let's see. We shall see. However, even with all of my confusion, I was especially worried about the soldiers, I guess. Oh, it's time to overwrite Yamazaki's route. I'm sorry, but it's time. The soldiers? What about the feelings of those who are being left behind? Oh no. I don't think this is the right one. Yeah, it's the Guardians. My bad. I'm gonna drink for that. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't know why I thought the Guardians were like the captains. Like the captains staying behind. I got them mixed up in my head. So yeah, the Guardians. But that gets me a drink. What worried me most were the people leaving with Ito. Let me see. Have we even chosen this before? We have. Okay. Yeah, okay. We chose that for Yamazaki's route. Wait! Why are you leaving the Shinsengumi? Fine, I'll play this part out, just this part. He scrunched up his face and scratched nervously at the side of his cheek.
伊藤さんは同じ流派の先輩だし、昔から知ってるしさ。あの人が新選組に入ったのは俺が誘ったのがきっかけだったんだし、だから一緒に行動する義務があるんじゃねえかな。
Man.
そう思った。
Come on, Heisuke, it's more than that. I can feel it. Heisuke had always struck me as kind, so it was no surprise that he felt he couldn't abandon Ito. But that means you'll leave everyone else behind. You might not ever get to see them again.
いきなり分派って言われて、俺もちょっと動揺してるところはあるんだけどさ。けど俺、もともと幕府に尽くしたいって思ってたわけじゃねえし。
Maybe it'll be different. Maybe.
例の
And that's why I'm
それ
playing
の
it
こと
out right
と
now.
かいろいろ考えると、伊藤さんが言う御領英治の方が合ってる気がするんだ。
I couldn't really think of anything to say, so I kept my mouth shut. After a moment, he continued.
俺だって本当はみんなとずっとバカ騒ぎしてたかったさ。だって江戸にいた頃から今までずっと一緒だったもんだ。
His gaze drifted off into the distance. His profile seemed almost heartbreakingly lonely, but his mouth was a hard line. His mind was made up. What about you, Saito? Just kidding, I don't care about what Saito says. This isn't your route. I wanted them to stay, I think is what we have to say. Let's see. Yes. Are you sure you won't change your mind? Stay here with the Shinsengumi? I can't be the only person who doesn't want you to go. I'm sure everyone wishes you could stay with us forever. I knew they had their reasons to go, but I just couldn't bring myself to accept it. There was still time. Okay, this was right, yeah. If I could just convince them, make them understand, then they wouldn't have to leave. Please, Heisuke, Saito.
言わないでくれって。俺たちだって昨日今日決めたわけじゃねえんだからさ。
Ask me first, bitch.
話はそれだけか。
Kidding.
ならば俺はもう行かせてもらう。
Damn. Are you or no? Are you sure? but if you go, then you might have to fight the Shinsengumi someday.
言ったはずだ。志の前では
That's
情など無用のものだと。
Saito? Pretty sure. His mind was made up. There was nothing I could say to change it.
強いよな、はじめくんは。
His eyes followed Saito as he walked away. Do you feel the same way? Can you just forget about your feelings? Would it be so easy for you to fight your friends? Saito will be like, I have to go be an imposter among them. Do, 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 do. He looked away, biting his lip. He seemed frustrated at his own inability to put his feelings into words. Eventually... Oh, okay, yeah, it's that one Heisuke scene. We're definitely gonna play this out. His suggestion was unexpected. However, it didn't feel as if he was trying to avoid my question. Perhaps he wanted to buy some time to think about his response? Alright, let's go. He lifted his face to the sky for a moment. It was a cool, clear blue. Warm rays of sunlight washed down on us. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it is, the man titty moment. Oh, except it's a full CG. Here, they zoom out. I sat down next to him, and we drank for this CG. Yeah, you think?
俺はさ、伊藤さんの言うことが全部間違ってるとは思えねえんだ。このまま幕府の言う通りに働いても、正直言って先はねえと思う。幕府のお偉いさん方は俺たちのことを使い捨ての駒としか思ってねえだろうし。
I'm sure that's not, considering the serum and everything else. I couldn't blame him for questioning and having concerns about the shogunate. Still, was leaving the people he'd been with for so long and following Ito really the right thing to do? Perhaps he was thinking that Ito would be able to handle everything better than Kondo.
伊藤さんからいろんな話を聞いたんだ。幕府のお偉いさん方がどれだけ腐ってるか、今の日本がどんなに危ねえ状況に置かれてるか。もちろん伊藤さんが言ってることが全部正しいとは俺も思ってねえよ。伊藤さんも伊藤さんでなんか考えがあるんだろうってことも分かってるし。でもさ、昨べの伊藤さんの様子を見て俺改めて思ったんだ。同じ志を持って入隊してきた仲間を薬の実験の道具にしたり、そのことを他の大使に隠したりするのはどう考えてもおかしいって。いつの間にか俺もみんなもそれが当たり前だと思うようになっちまってたけどさ。でも一つだけ分かってくれよ。俺はみんなのことが嫌いになったわけじゃねえから。それだけは嘘じゃねえからさ。
Right. I understood where Heisuke was coming from. I was sure he had spent a lot of time thinking over all of this, even maybe stressing over it. If, after all of that internal deliberation, this was how he felt, I'd want him to honor it, but I know, I just wanted to stay with you longer, Heisuke.
ありがとうな。そう言ってくれて嬉しいよ。そりゃあ俺だってお前と離れるのが寂しくねって言ったら嘘になるけど。だけどよ、行くって決めたんだ。俺だって男だからさ。
Kyler button mashing. Damn, you can hear that? Yeah, it's an intense fight. Looking over. I could clearly tell he was wavering. Pushing my feelings on him would only make this harder than it already was. I understand, Heisuke. It hurt to say goodbye. The button mashing is super audible. Yeah, it's pretty intense. Going up against the boss is called Wormface.
He has worms for his face.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see it from here though.
And he has death blight. If it builds up all the way, it just kills you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, worm? Worm. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, I think... Oh wait, just kidding, that's on him.
Up here, thought you can see it.
Okay.
Look at his face up there.
Oh yeah, those are definitely worms for a face.
There.
He definitely lives up to his name.
He does.
Heisuke and I felt the same way. Knowing that was enough for me.
今までありがとうな。
That face looks so smug. Thank you for telling me how you really feel. I appreciate it. Okay, now it shows the moon. Alright.
よかった。お前にだけはちゃんと伝えておきたかったんだ。
Aww. It felt like our conversation had lifted a huge burden from Heisuke, and his bright smile returned.
それと、ごめんな。
Oh, drink.
お前の親父さん見つけるまで付き合ってやれなくて。
Well, you can still help by looking around Edo. No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Now we get a don't worry drink. Just be careful, Heisuke.
あ、分かってる。無駄に命を捨てるような真似はしねえぞ。
Kodo is a bald-faced liar.
約束するって。
He is. My wound healed completely soon afterward, but I kept the bandages on, and we can skip because we've seen this before. Blah blah blah. I'm sad. Sag, for real. And it's the beginning of June 1867. I'll take a drink for the date announced. Skip. Is this when Sen comes in?
So,
Wait. Yeah, okay. She's on. Wait, but Heisuke's not even here, so her question later. I wonder if we say something else then. My love interest is not here. Sen loves tensing her fingers. She does. It's very anime of her. Excuse me. She said kaka. Interlocking them might be more accurate. True, true, true. It's like an interlocking tent. When's she gonna ask the thing? What should I tell her? No, but let me just double check for because I mean, yes, someone's on my mind, but I don't know. Oh no, she's just asking, is there someone whom you hold dear in general? Yes, there is actually. Yeah, okay. It's all yes, it's all yes. Skip past this, we've seen this. I think you only say no if it's if you're going for the forever alone route or some shit.
Forever alone route.
Yeah, because that's a thing, I'm sure, yeah.
Are you gonna do that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna see all the routes, but I'm gonna...
Damn.
I know, but I'm gonna make sure that's not the last route I do, because I don't want to end on a bad, sad note.
You don't want to end up alone?
Yeah.
I don't want you to end up alone either.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. The only one I'm supposed to be with is Kyler forever. I wonder if you say no if it's Kazuma's route. True. But then in that case, wouldn't he still be someone you hold dear in that sense? Even though you're not really seeing him as much? I don't know. We'll find out when it happens. Excuse me. Oh, sigh. Skip that. Oh, I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna leave, I think. I think we're supposed to leave because Heisuke's not even here. I don't know. Let's see. What's our choices again? Go find the others? Clang, right? I have to go Shimada.
いけません。
Let me see.
絶対に君をここから出すなと副長が仰せです。
Go. Oh, it says go out. What? Go outside? Hold on. I think I chose the wrong thing. Let me see. Go outside. Did they mean leave the compound? I think that means leave the compound. So I'll drink because I chose the wrong thing. They're after me. If I leave the compound, then I won't cause any more trouble for everyone.
そんなこと、誰も迷惑などとは思っていません。
Yeah, I don't think I've ever chosen this before. Oh wait, no. What route is go outside? How did this route? Well, let me see. I'm unsure. What is this? if they find out that I'm not here anymore, they may leave.
それは確かにそういう手もあるかもしれませんが。では、行くなら俺も共に行きます。
Oh, thank you. Alright. Okay, let's see how this goes. Shimada and I left my room and went out of the compound from the back. Wait, you know, I'm curious. What's our status for Heisuke? Where's the thing? Oh, it's here. Where's Heisuke? There's Heisuke. We are in 3/3. That's good. Perfect. Alright. Suddenly, I thought I saw something fly past me. Then, it seemed like Shimada noticed it too. Then once more. His large body was flung high through the air. Ooh. Shimada's body smashed against the wall. Oh shit! Shimada? I tried to run up to him, but then... Ruh-roh, this dude.
君は私と共に来てもらいます。本意ではありませんが、これ以上お遊びに時間を割きたくはないもので。
Ah! I tried to escape, but it was...
無駄なこと。
Damn, he's finishing my thought sentences. Ah! He came from behind and bound my arms before putting his hand over my mouth. Yeah, I don't remember this happening, but okay. Mudada. I'll just play it out, let's see. I desperately tried to shake him off, but he held me down with all of his weight and power, so I couldn't even budge. Uh-oh. Where was he taking me? He carried me off, moving unhindered to the back exit. I could hear the clang of swords from somewhere nearby, but I couldn't see anything. They were fighting the demons. Perhaps if I cried out, Hijikata and the men may hear me, but since he was covering my mouth, I wasn't even able to scream.
おとなしくしていてください。そうすれば、もう誰も傷つけずに済みます。我々の目的は君を捕らえることであって、誰かを傷つけることではないのですから。
I pictured Shimada's limp body and bit my lip. What should I do? Oh. I think I should scream. Is what I should do. I think we're on the right path. Let's see. Amakiri was courteous enough, but I couldn't trust him. He'd broken into the temple to kidnap me. Hardly the actions of an honorable man. Exactly. If I let him take me, I didn't think I'd ever escape. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, okay, that's right. Amagiri arrived at the main street, carrying me under his arm. Although this street was normally bustling with activity during afternoons, it was quiet now. Help me! Anybody! I hoped with all of my heart that someone would hear me, and maybe even run to my aid. He moved to cover my mouth. However, my screams had the intended effect. Hey, Heisuke! There you go!
Masaka!
Heisuke! I couldn't believe Heisuke was here. I was surprised but immediately thankful.
お前、何やってるんだよ、こんなところで。
Oh yeah, this is some new stuff. There we go. Heisuke, please help me!
てめえは池田屋にいた。
Oh yeah, he's fighting him again. Heisuke drew his sword and pointed it towards Amagiri.
こんなところで会えるとは思わなかったぜ。お前には借りがあったよな。
Excuse me.
あいにく覚えがありません。
Damn.
何か貸していましたか？
Amagiri too dumb to keep her mouth covered, right? There was nothing mocking in his tone, only confusion. He had no idea what Heisuke was talking about. Unfortunately, that only made Heisuke angrier.
忘れたとは言わせねえぜ。池田屋でてめえにつけられたこの額の傷をよ。
なるほど。あの時の方でしたか。 元気そうで何よりです。
はっ、余裕だな。今度こそ負けねえからな。
Keisuke's sword shot out. A normal swordsman would never be able to parry, let alone avoid. But Amagiri dodged it easily.
なんだって。
無駄なことはやめましょう。あなたの実力はあの時からさして成長したようには見えません。
I am very angry. I know it's very dangerous. Ah, good old Vinu Malesh. He brought his sword down, then jerked it back up.
愚かなことを。
Amagiri dodged both blows. Keisuke swiftly created some distance, and they faced one another again.
くそ、なんで当てられねえんだよ。
I suddenly understood the reason for his frustration. He wasn't unable to hit Amagiri, he simply couldn't. Hitting Amagiri would mean risking hitting me as well. He was holding back out of fear of hurting me. This wasn't the time to sit and watch. I had to help him. But how?
考えてる場合じゃないよな。とにかく俺が何とかしないと。じゃあ！
He leapt forward again, his sword hissing in a shining arc. I twisted as hard as I could to get in Amagiri's way. Amagiri faltered for a second. I didn't let that opportunity pass me by. I grabbed a hold of Amagiri's arm. Keisuke, now! I'll hold him. Stab him along with me. Keisuke's eyes grew wide. Don't worry. I won't get injured. Hurry! So don't worry, drink. Keisuke's eyes burned with resolve. Then... blood erupted from Amagiri's arm. I broke free and ran up to Keisuke.
ったく無茶しやがって。
やってくれましたね。
Amagiri's arm seemed to be gravely injured. He was holding his left arm, and you could see his crimson blood trickle freely down. For a demon, I was sure that his injury would heal in no time. But in the moment, Keisuke looked to have the advantage. But just then, a sound of a whistle resounded from a little distance away. I assumed people heard me screaming from earlier. Yukimura actually moderately useful? I know, right? Surprise, surprise. Keisuke tried to run after him. However, Amagiri swiftly disappeared into the darkness. Relief washed over me.
大丈夫だったか？さっきの怪我。
I'm fine. A wound like this will heal really fast. I tried to reassure him, but Heisuke's distraught expression didn't change.
体に傷をつけちまうなんて男として治れだ。サナさんなら言うんだろうな。
Yeah, that's true. Heisuke?
いや、なんでもね。池田屋の借り、ちゃんと返せなかったな。
You were still really amazing. I mean, you saved me.
いや、そうじゃねえって。もしお前が隙を作ってくれなかったらどうなってたかわからねえし。
Heisuke's gaze seemed empty as he looked down at the ground.
Is what were empty?
His what? His what?
Hey.
His gaze.
Oh, you must have worked hard to empty him.
Oh yeah. He flinched as I called out to him. How are things over there? Are you getting along with Ito and everyone fine?
やっぱり伊藤さんはすげえ人でさ、俺が思いつかねえようなことを次々に考えついて、新選組にいた頃とは違って世の中の動きとかよく見えるようになった気がするし、やっぱりあの時の俺の判断は間違ってなかったってそう思ってる。
Ito was an amazing guy. Right? He's really saying, really advocating for him. Even though he said all of this, I could sense a hint of regret. It was obvious to me that he wasn't entirely speaking from the heart. If he was regretting it, he should just come back to the Shinsengumi. Kondo, Hijikata, Nakakura, and Harada. I'm sure they were all hoping for his return. Heisuke? Just when I was about to say something, I saw a few people running in our direction. What? They were Shinsengumi men. Oh shit. Well, I mean, yeah, this is definitely new, but what?
あ、やべ。そんじゃ俺もう行くよ。
Huh?
送ってやれなくてごめんな。
Bruh. Heisuke? Before I'd even had a chance to say goodbye, he disappeared into the night. Bruh. I knew he couldn't be seen talking to someone from the Shinsengumi. But still, I'd get to talk to him a little longer. Goodbye, Toto! Ah! Reflex to type Toho. Yeah, I could tell. The following day... Good morning, everyone.
ああ、おはよう雪村くん。ゆうべはよく眠れたかい？
Oh, yes.
無理はしなくていいよ。寝不足なのは顔を見ればわかるからね。
Yeah. How's Shimada doing?
打ちどころが悪くて気を失っただけだ。怪我は内身程度で大したことはない。今後のタイムにも特に支障はないだろう。
Really? Oh, what a relief.
島田君も言っていたよ。役に立てず申し訳なかったとね。
What? I'm the one who should be apologizing to him. As we were talking.
おや、イサミさん、おはよう。どうしたんだね。機嫌が悪そうだが。
You know what? Yeah, I've seen this before. Learned a while ago that if you knock someone out, they usually wake up in 5 minutes or less. And if they don't, they probably suffered brain damage. Interesting. I did not know that. Huh.
もともといかつい顔なのに、それじゃ迫力満点だ。雪村くんも怖がっているじゃないか。
In fiction, people get knocked out for longer than 5 minutes, but are okay when they wake up. That is true. Good point. No, I'm alright.
別に遠慮する必要はねえぜ。怖いなら素直に怖いって言っとけよ。
But I wasn't saying.
それはすまなかったな。タイはないから許してほしい。
Kondo bowed deeply, his face grim. I wondered what was the matter. He was acting different. Please don't apologize. May I ask what happened?
うん。すぐにわかることだから伝えておこう。
What happened? He wasn't just talking to me anymore. The rest of the men moved closer to hear what he had to say. Imagine if you could romance Ito. Oh, God. I'd hate that.
西本願寺からこれ以上我々がここにとどまるのは困ると言ってきた。
But I do need to take a persona break, and I still have quite a bit of alkies, so let me see. I do need to find something. What do I have here? What do I have? Excuse me. Oh, okay. I think we could use this one. Alright, so I will be right back. I gotta take a persona break. If you guys need to take a persona break too, then by all means, please do so. Or if you just want to relax, go for it. I will be back. I have returned. So that was Bob-omb Battlefield, the Super Mario 64 2020 Funk version done by the Consoles, one of my favorite video game jazz cover bands. Yeah, that was nice and funky. I was like grooving out there for the last bit. But yeah, no, I love the Consoles. They do very great covers. I was really feeling that groove there. You can tell they were having fun with that cover. If you'd like to listen to that, I will leave a link in chat here. But yes, it is time to proceed again with more of the Hakuokis. There we go. Alright. And we can skip past all this because we've seen this all before. I just needed to find a nice place to take a Persona break. And so a plot of land was purchased and a new compound built. All paid for by the Nishihon Wanji Temple. Skip, skip, skip. October 1867. Drink. It had been half a year since Heisuke's departure. I'll read a little more of this. The demons, the fairies, my father. So much had happened in that time. Whenever I had a free moment, my mind would drift invariably to Heisuke. Yeah, okay, see that? This is a little different since we're doing his route. I wonder how he's doing. Curious. Has there been any development to his route? 3/3 still. Okay. But it's still leaning to Heisuke. Every time we ate, I couldn't help but notice that he wasn't there. I didn't hear his voice chime in every time Nagakura and Harada were talking to each other. Everywhere I went were holes in my world that Heisuke had once filled. Everywhere I go, I see his face. 3/3, isn't that... Yeah, 100%! That is 3/3, you're right. So yeah, we're absolutely on Heisuke's route. It's weird that it's not like, oh yeah, you're there, but whatever. When I think about it, when I got here, he was the first person that was nice to me. I had been taken to the Shinsengumi headquarters under threat of violence, knowing I might be killed at any time. Many times during those first few days, Heisuke's kind, approachable smile had brought me comfort. When I let my mind wander, it was easy to think that he was still with us. That he might step through the door, smile, and... Huh? Drink. Hey! Oh my god, she's down bad. Oh, Shimada? Yamazaki?
どうかしたのか朝飯の時後で話があると
Spacing, she's down that bad. Oh, yes, right, of course. What was it you needed to talk about?
実は我々は現在副長の加盟で情報収集の任に当たっていまして、それに関して君の力を借りたいんです。
What? But if he has you working on it, then this means it's a mission for the watch, right? What could I possibly do for the watch?
いや、むしろ君でなければできない任務だ。副長から許可ももらっている。無理にとは言わないが、
Spy on
ぜ
Heisuke
ひ
or
手伝って
something.
ほしい。
They want me to be a mole, maybe. Something only I could do? I couldn't imagine what kind of mission it might be, but it wasn't very often that someone asked me directly for my help. Of course. Whatever you need. Oh yeah, things are getting interesting now. They led me to Kondo's home. According to Yamazaki, they used it from time to time to change into undercover garments. We need you to seduce Heisuke. I'll take you up on that offer. So I guess we're doing something where people can't know that we're from the Shinsengumi? I took the clothes they handed me. Oh? Oh. It's been a long time since I wore anything like this. You misread undercover garments? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what you misread that as. Do I look weird?
いえ、随分
Show
と
us.
様になっています。
Show us.
今日の街を歩く女子と比べても遜色ありませんよ。
They had given me a woman's kimono. The design wasn't extravagant, but it felt like silk. I had a feeling it was rather expensive.
見事な女装だ。これなら普通の女子と見分けがつかないだろう。
Damn, she's being her own gender now. Is that so? Thank you? I had a feeling they meant well, but it was very odd praise. Had they forgotten that I actually was a girl? Right? Like, what? Maybe they have.
どうした池村君？目的地に着いたぞ。
Yeah, I was gonna say, there have been like no grammar errors or like spelling errors or whatever in this route compared to the newer routes. That's so weird. Yeah, it's weird they have more typos there. Oh, right. So, this is it, Luigi! Isn't this just a normal tea house?
ええ、雪村君の任務は
Oh,
普通の女子とし
okay,
て
alright,
ここで
that's where
待機
this is going. So you just want me to sit here?
ああ、後のことは自然とわかるはずだ。それまでは自由にしていてくれ。
我々は遠くから見守らせてもらいます。甘いものでも頼んでゆっくりしていてください。
Have I seen the video where Ralsei defends himself from weed smoking allegations? I think I remember that. I think. Before I could respond, they turned and walked off. Act normal? I'd never been given such a command in all of the time I'd been in Kyoto. I ordered some tea and dango and sat down. You were rewatching that video yesterday? Funny. So I'm just supposed to figure it out? Figure what out? Were some important people from the Satsuma and Choshu clans coming here to meet in secret? I listened intently, just in case I might be able to catch some relevant conversation. And then...
ああ、言われなくても分かってんよ。
Heisuke?
伊藤さんに逆らう気はないって。
ならいいがな。
But who's this?
俺たちの中には近藤の子飼いだった貴様を艦長の類ではと疑っている者も多い。忘れるな。
Oh?
分かってるって言ってんだろ。用がそれだけならさっさと行けよ。
Kondo's little boy, what? I turned toward the voices and swallowed. There was the face that had appeared in my mind every day for the past 6 months. Yeah, they might be referring to Saito as Kondo's little boy. Yeah. Because, you know, he actually is a mole. Hey! I stopped myself halfway through. The Shinsengumi and the Guardians were strictly forbidden from talking to one another. If anyone caught me, Heisuke and I would both be in a great deal of trouble. Man. So I turned back, away from them. But as I did, Heisuke himself sat down next to me. Yeah, he knows it's her. Ruh-roh. Wait, does he not know? Oh shit, he doesn't know. Wait, this is a prompt, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, but she's not cross-dressing. Never mind, that's not a prompt. Fuck. He just doesn't recognize her. I looked away quickly, hoping he wouldn't recognize me. Oh, no, I'm fine. Nothing's wrong. Bruh, he really doesn't recognize her. His face was so confused and worried that I couldn't stop a giggle from escaping my lips. Bruh.
お前
Is something wrong? His eyes widened as the realization dawned on him. Bruh, this dude. He couldn't tell she was a girl back when she first arrived at the compound either, right? He just doesn't know. Oh my god, it's you, Kaoru! Right? Thank you. You're a real flatterer. What? He still doesn't recognize her? This fucking idiot. It's fine. Everybody likes to get compliments. Oh, fucking himbo, yeah. I saw my name on his lips, but he didn't speak it. Oh, okay, no, I think he knows then. Never mind. Just doesn't want to raise suspicion. There was no way to know who was listening, and since we weren't allowed to meet, we couldn't risk revealing that we actually knew who the other was. After a short, awkward silence, Heisuke spoke. Oh my god, the lion. Oh no, this is my first time. How about you? Oh. Oh, it's an alcohol mention, so that's a drink. Right, I'm pretty sure I made that. Wait. Alcohol, light, do white light, do white light, do alcohol, white light. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that as a drink. Two strangers meeting by chance in a tea house. To anyone else, that was how we would look. You're right. I guess meeting here is some kind of fate, sir. Damn, is it me or is Heisuke saying ha a lot more than Yukimura? The fuck? Really? Okay, I guess I can do that. You're gonna go sleep? Alright, well thank you for dropping by. As always, appreciate seeing you here. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Get a good night's rest, and we'll catch you later. See ya. Wow, that sounds good. Oh, you're right. It's sweet. And then the bitterness of the tea? This is delicious. Well, we got a little louder. I'll take that as a drink too. Aw. It had been a long time since I'd spoken with Heisuke. Unfortunately, we had to watch what we said very carefully, which limited us mostly to talk of the food and the weather. He was close enough to touch, but the wall that had sprung up between the Shinsengumi and the Guardian still stood between us. It's starting to get chilly now that it's autumn. Excuse me. Are you doing alright? No colds or anything? I'm a little sad, yeah, be honest. I'm pretty sure we could say that. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together. Hold on, let me see if Kyler... Hey, Kyler. Oh, he's busy. Never mind. Yeah, he's intensely in a fight. It's a gaping dragon? Wait a minute, what do you mean gaping? Oh, okay, it's got... Oh, there's like a... I don't know, I can't tell if there's a head, but it's got like all these like fang tusks and stuff, and then like opening up. Oh, that might be it's like a stomach mouth. Kind of like Pisaka. Interesting. Um, yeah, wait, I saved, right? Yeah, I'm a little sad. One of my friends has gone far away. Oh. I mean, he's not that far away, but there are other things keeping me from seeing him. Oh, Dale. Hey, Kyler.
Huh?
If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and I together.
Ah, that's funny. I've heard that before.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard this one, but you know what 5 letters you remind me of the most? U-R-A-Q-T. Yeah, okay, of course he's heard these.
Yeah, as soon as you started, I was like, never mind, I heard the one. I joked myself out. Yes,
yeah. So, I guess that's making me a little sad.
そっか。寂しいか。
Oh.
うまく言えねえけどさ。
Oh.
そういうのってきっと相手も寂しいと思ってるんじゃねえかな。でもきっと今のそいつにはどうにもできないことなんだ。
Oof. Sorry, I didn't mean to trouble you. Oh my gosh. All these lines, bro. Hey Kyler, if I told you you had a hot body, would you hold it against me?
Ah, you're funny. Anything you say can and will be used against you, held against you.
Well, what if that's what I want?
Yeah.
And now the game. Of course, he was sad too. Of course he was sad too. Immediately, I regretted making him say it. You just imagine Heisuke saying those to Yukimura, but this fits more. Yeah, Heisuke would say those, but yeah, I know. It's more fun to say it to Kyler. We kept talking after that. By the time we'd finished our tea, it was already late afternoon. Man. One of us said they had to go, although I couldn't remember which one.
もう少し話してたかったな。
Yeah.
こういう時なんて言って別れりゃいいかわかんねえや。
He seemed reluctant to stand up. To the outside world, we were supposed to be 2 strangers who just happened to meet. We couldn't even call each other's names. But to say it just once, to put a name to the face that was in my thoughts every day. It...
そんな顔すんなって。
Oh, damn. That hurts. Before I could say his name, he stopped me, but his words were soft and kind.
じゃあ、縁があったらまた会おうな。
Oh yeah, I'm sure I will. Finally, he stood and began to walk away. Just as he passed me, I heard him whisper, "Silence, wench!" Wow. Well, his wish came true.
今ここで少しだけそれが叶ったよ。ありがとな。
Oh, yeah. Yeah. See you later. Then we were past one another. As I watched Heisuke's back growing smaller, I felt someone approach me from behind. Oh, yeah, there they are. Oh. They set this up. Neither of them spoke. They just waited quietly. I turned around with a smile, profoundly grateful for the kindness they'd shown me. Thank you. Both of you.
悪いが礼を言われる理由がわからないな。
Yeah, sure. For taking me on this mission. For bringing me here to see him.
別に雪村君のためではない。
Yeah,
こちら
of
はただ
course, yeah.
東堂さんの様子から五両英二の動きを探ろうとしただけだ。その目的はもう十分果たした。日が暮れる前に帰るとしよ
Without waiting for a response, Yamazaki set off at a brisk walk. Still, there was something in his tone that sounded much kinder than it usually did.
ああ言っていますが、山崎君は君のことも東堂君のことも気にかけているんです。
What info did Heisuke even drop that was important? You know, that's a good question. Wait, the thing about... Well, not Heisuke himself. Well, I mean, he was still part of that conversation, but when his teammates or whatever were like, Kondo's son, you know, that part. That's at least a nice little hint. Yeah, they do know Saito is suspected, right?
もちろん俺も今回の一件に許可を出した副長も同じ心持ちですが。
Aw, thanks Hijikata. But yeah, this was pretty important. I know. And that means a lot, really.
さあ、山崎君に遅いと言われる前に追いかけるとしましょう。
He cares. Yes. It seemed like everyone in the Shinsengumi was worried about me. They did so much for me. One day, I would have to find a way to repay them properly. Shimoda's a nice kai. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'll give it a +1. I repeated those words to myself and looked back at Heisuke one last time. November 1867. That is a drink. A gust of wind stripped some of the last leaves from the trees. And we can skip. You finally went against a pyramid head while playing James Sunderland. Hey, you got your wish. Congrats. How did that go? You died, but that's cool. Yeah, at least you got the thing that happened. There was a man named Ryoma Sakamoto. We already know about this. Skip. He died. Or something. I don't know. He dies eventually. We know that.
What the cont?
Oh. Saito's back! Yay! We're not focused on that. I don't see any mention of Heisuke here. Oh, except they're gonna be like, oh no, we have to kill Heisuke, oh no, or like it might happen. I guess. Excuse me. He was right. Yeah. Wait, okay, you know what? Fine. I'll at least read back from here. He was nice in the post-game chat. Oh, the pyramid head? Nice. Saito? He was right. If they meant to kill the Guardians, that included Heisuke. Not too long ago, you got a James while playing Pyramid Head too, so now the circle is complete. Perfect. I think I remember you mentioning the James while playing Pyramid Head, but maybe I'm misremembering. It was something with the Silent Hill characters. I couldn't keep sitting still, so I ran over to Hijikata. Hijikata? What are you going to do with Heisuke? He's still part of the Guardians.
それはもちろん助けるに決まって。
Nagakura said it as if it was obvious, but got cut off. Bruh. What? My mind went blank. My heart pounded in my ears. No! You can't mean that! My voice shook. You're lying, right? I mean, you've known Heisuke for a long time. He's your friend. Hijikata stood up as if he wanted to push me away, and then he left the common room. You're actually going to order them to kill Heisuke? So, just because you left the Shinsengumi, Are you saying you no longer care if he dies or not? I yelled when...
そんなはずがないだろう。
Ah!
どうしたって本心では助けたいと思っているんだ。同じ志を持って江戸から登ってきた仲間を殺す命令を下して平気でいられるはずがないだろう。
Kondo was clenching his fists so tightly they'd gone white. White, drink. That alone said it all. I realized in that moment how much Kondo, and even Hijikata, wanted to save Heisuke. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
君の立場ならああいうのが当たり前だ。平助は
You're imagining the Arthur fist clench meme. I know, huh? It's anytime they mention clenched fists. Kondo let out a slow breath, then looked up at me and smiled. He turned to Nagakura and Harada and spoke in a low voice.
長倉君、原田君、局長ではなく、
Oh.
近藤
Surprised the word white didn't appear once during the snow scene. I know, huh? Not even to describe the snow, like what?
見逃してやってくれ。できる
Thanks, Kondo.
タイ
He's a
に
real
戻る
one.
よう説得してほしい。
ああ、分かってるさ。
あいつの命が俺たちの腕にかかってるってわけだな。責任重大だ。
What should I do? What could I do? You know, I don't know why it's like use a period first and then a question mark, so I'll just drink for that. It's a little weird with the inconsistency.
これでみんな自分の役割は確認したな。もし質問があるなら今のうちに言っておいて。
Wait. Kondo turned around and looked very surprised. I haven't been given any orders. I would like to help.
手伝うと言っても今回の仕事は池田屋や金門の変の時とは違うんだよ。君はこんな役目には関わるべきでもない。
This wasn't a patrol or even a guard mission. This was the assassination of a former comrade and an attack on men who'd split from the Shinsengumi. I still wanted to help. Come on, I'm pretty sure we gotta. Still, I wanted to do what I could. It might be my last chance to see Heisuke. Yeah, of course. Please, let me help. I won't get in the way.
あのな、今回のは使いでも遊びでもねえんだ。
Damn, he's quieter for once.
一時は同志だった奴らの暗殺だ。万が一のことがあれば、平助だって切ることになるかもしれねえんだぜ。
I know. It's not something to be taken lightly. I knew that the Shinsengumi had carried out these sorts of underhanded operations before. I'd been involved all this time. Watching them, living with them. Yeah, Kondo just said, well, you know, as much as possible, try not to kill him and get him to, you know, come back to the Shinsengumi, but otherwise, they would have to kill him. Yeah, it's just like for the dialogue here, they're more like, yeah, it's possible we might kill him. I was done keeping my hands clean while they shouldered the I was done keeping my own hands clean while they shouldered the burden of such dirty work. I was done averting my eyes. Perhaps it's presumptuous of me to say so, but I consider myself a member of the Shinsengumi. And because we're going through this, I want to help everybody.
決意は固いよ。
His face had lost its usual warmth, but it wasn't anger or cruelty that it showed now. He spoke sternly, with the gravity a general addressing his men. Hey, Cricket, what's up? How we doing? We're doing a drinking game stream, so if you'd like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, you can click on this link right here. Scroll down to the Hakuoki section, and we'll also let you know when to drink. But yeah, we're doing Heisuke's route. Typo? Where? With the gravity at general. Oh, yeah, okay, there's no of there. Yeah, alright, so that's a drink. The first typo of this route. Or it feels like it.
ならばどうする？この一件において君は何をしたい？
Convince Heisuke, duh. Duh, we're trying to, we're romancing him. Oh, that's the end of that list, but go all the way back up here. Okay. Wait, no, we have to go over here. Yeah, overwrite the Yamazaki stuff, because just in case we need to go back and do all the other chapter 1 stuff. Convince Heisuke, duh. Abura no Koji was one of Kyoto's many side streets. Nagakura, Harada, and I hid in the darkness with the rest of the men assigned to this task. Yeah, I mean, we've seen this before, but we gotta play it out, because, you know, we gotta convince Heisuke. We'd set out Ito's corpse as bait to draw the guardians into a trap. My teeth bit into my lips so hard it hurt. If Ito had been allowed to live, our people would have died instead. I know, yeah, wait, I thought they would show them killing Ito, but he's already dead. That was fast. I understood that there had been no other choice. But was this way of doing things truly right? Bro, we're trying to convince Heisuke, hold on. No. Whatever I might think of what we were about to do, this was my only chance to save Heisuke. Truly right? Nah, fam, it's fucked, for real. I refuse to run away.
No, nigga. No.
Yeah, exactly. Me right now.
No.
Or the Yukimura right now, yeah. Her being like,
No.
nah, I'm looking, you can't make me hide from this shit. We sat there for, I wasn't sure how long, until finally we heard the guardians approaching. Rah, rah.
一体誰がこのような真似を？
6 or 7 of them rushed forward to examine Ito's corpse. That sounds like way more than 6 or 7. Wait, are they repeating the sound? What the fuck? Among them, of course. That's a drink. He hadn't noticed us yet. The taciturn, downcast boy I saw on the street was nothing like the Heisuke I'd known. Harada and Nagakura picked him out as well. They both closed their eyes for a moment in silent prayer. Oh, he said that quietly this time, what the heck?
新八山佐野さん、それにお前もか。
なるほど。兄貴の死体を餌に待ち伏せか。ゲスの集まりにふさわしい卑怯な真似をしてくれやがるぜ。長倉！原田！
Oh, that's definitely a
兄貴を
loud
殺
drink.
したのはお前らなんだろ！
Oh yeah, he's putting his all in that. Them lines. As Miki yelled suddenly, a gunshot cracked through the darkness. Is this who I think it is?
なんだ？近くに誰かいるのか？
If he was hesitating, then it hadn't been the Guardians. Was it the Shinsengumi? Who in the Shinsengumi has a gun, bitch?
おいおい、一体どこのバカが撃ちやがった？
Oh, that's Nagakura loud drink. 2 drinks.
どこのバカとは釣れねえな。
Yeah, we know who it is.
せっかくこの俺様が
Oh, and then Amagiri's here too. Shiranui? Amagiri?
おい、どうしてお前らがここにいるんだよ。
Here I call all? Oh, is that what... You're... Oh, that's... Here I call. I didn't even catch that. That's definitely a wrong word there, so that's a drink.
頭の悪いお前らともっと頭の悪い御領エジの連中が罠にはまるのを見物しに来たってことさ。
He waved one of his arms casually in some sort of signal. The three baddies. Yeah, where's Cosmo though? Oh hey, a CG. Where did all these people come from? Maybe we'll drink for this CG here. Cool shot. I heard Miki mumble in disbelief from far away.
不意打ちのような真似をしたことは詫びましょう。だが我々も一応は判明に従う責務がありましてね。
薩摩の判明かよ。お前はともかく知らぬいは長州に関係してるんじゃなかったか。
We're ambushing your ambush. Ha ha ha.
ご主人様を見限って薩摩に着いたってんなら笑うとこだけどな。
それがな、今や薩摩と長州は仲良し小良しらしくてな。そんなことよりてめえらの心配をしたらどうだ？
As Shiranui spoke, the men behind him began to inch forward. I reached for my sword, but Harada stopped me. From the rest of the Shinsengumi, I heard the sounds of hands tightening on hilts. I swallowed. That should be a question mark. Oh, I'll drink for that.
お前らが薩摩藩の手の者だっていうのにどうして俺たちまで取り囲んでやがるんだ。
ああ、お前らが伊藤派とかいう連中か。坂本の件じゃ世話になったらしいな。
Did he mean the assassination of Ryoma Sakamoto? Then, were the Satsuma and the Guardians allies?
んじゃま、ご苦労さん。礼は言ったから、とっとと死んでくれや。ミキ君、危ない！
Oh, that's a loud drink. I'm drink for that.
おい、しっかりしろ！
Oh, another loud drink. Cool. Oh, that's the end of that. I'm debating whether I should get another one or just switch to... Well, it's not Gatorade, but I got something here. It's kind of like Gatorade. Miki rushed to one of his men, but the man seemed to be dead already. He glared at Shiranui, seething with contempt. Drink water? Okay. Water specifically. Alright. Excuse me. Oh wait, I think I do have water actually. I'll stick with that instead. Excuse me. Alright. Water time. Nice and fresh.
ああ、そういうお前らは昔の仲間を裏切ったんだろうが。坂本暗殺は新選組の原田の仕業ですっていう噂を広めてな。
やっぱりそうか。つまらねえ噂を流してくれやがったのはてめえらだったんだな。
ま、お前らはもう用済みってことだ。口封じのためにはお前ら全員殺しちまうのが一番簡単だろ。
なんだと
Both the Shinsengumi and the Guardians were only moments from attacking when Amagiri's voice echoed across the street.
この戦力差で戦うのはおすすめしませんね。時に新選組の方々、一つ提案があるのですが。なんだ。そこにいる娘をこちらに預けるつもりはありませんか。
Of course they're gonna ask for that.
そうしていただければ、皆さん方のことは見逃しましょう。おい天霧、勝手なことを抜かすな。そいつとて新選組。
Amagiri stopped the Satsuma vassal with a single glare.
勘違いしてもらっては困ります。判明には可能な限り従うつもりですが、私にとってはそれが第一ではありません。しかし。
A gunshot resounded again. The Satsuma vassal fell to the ground, no longer breathing. Dang! No hesitation! Shiranui blew the smoke from his gun as it slowly rose from the barrel.
まだ何か言いたいことがあるやつはいるか？この弾をぶち込まれて、まだ生きてられたら聞いてやるよ。
How could he? To Shiranui, there were no enemies or allies. His figure, standing there, was that of a beast. One that the Satsuma had only just learned that they could not control.
静かになったところで答えを聞きましょう。我々の提案を受け入れるか否か。
Not even a breath disturbed the silence of Abura no Koji. The demons, the Satsuma, the Guardians, and the Shinsengumi all waited to see how I would respond. Man, the pressure.
だとよさん、どうする？
聞くまでもねえだろ。奴らのざり言なんて信用できるか。平助の冗談の方がまだ可愛げがあるぜ。
いいねいいね、その強がり。
Hold on, I think that was worth playing again. Very breathy laugh right there. Alright.
じゃあこの数を突破できるのかよ、お前ら。
At a motion from Shiranui, the Satsuma rushed forward. A solid wave of men and swords tumbled over the Shinsengumi and Guardians alike. No, Kyler can't hear the game audio because I'm wearing headphones. We're both wearing headphones. I was worried about Heisuke though. Hold on, we'll save.
Is the Shinsengumi what I think it means?
What?
The Goonie?
The Goonie? What? Oh my god. Oh, the Shinsengumi.
Shinsengumi. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good to know, buddy.
You're funny. Bonk Kyler. Oh. Okay, I'll give him a bonk, alright? I'm gonna give him a...
Oh, can you do this in the middle of me fighting something?
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, you're not dying.
I'm running way down! So don't die.
Yeah, but you're not dead.
After me.
That was truly cringeworthy.
Yeah, I'm worried about Heisuke. I saw Heisuke hesitate. Who was his enemy, he must be wondering.
Todo!
Never good.
お前ここへ何をしに来たんだ!
Heisuke adjusted his grip on his sword, but... Heisuke! I called his name in desperation and ran up to him. I'd come here for one reason only. Our attack had hardly gone as planned, but that hadn't changed.
何やってんだよバカ! 切られたらどうすんだ!
He shoved me behind him, his voice a mixture of surprise and anger. I'm sorry, but I had to tell you something. My run through the fighting had set my heart pounding like an angry drum, and my lungs burned. I took a deep breath. You have to come back to the Shinsengumi. Kondo, Hijikata, Inoue, Shimada, and Yamazaki, they're all waiting for your return. I miss you, Heisuke. I want you to come back. Please. Bruh, no. Swords clashed and men screamed around us, but I ignored them. Yeah, baby, come back.
これであんな薬に関わらずに済む。仲間を犠牲にしなくてもよくなるって。そう思ってたのに。なのに今さらどうすりゃいいんだよ。
The intense sword battle surrounding us made me flinch, but I still questioned him. Do you still believe that?
わかんねえよ。わかるわけねえじゃねえか。
Damn.
佐野さんを坂本殺しの犯人に仕立てるっていきなり言われて、そんなのどう考えてもおかしいんじゃねえかって思ったけど。
Heisuke looked pained. Oof. He had a self-deprecating, remorseful smile. It hurt me to see him so conflicted.
やっぱりダメだったのか。どんなに辛くても苦しくても、自分が進む道は最後まで自分で決めるべきだったのかよ。
Heisuke.
この頃はさ、いつも新選組にいた時のことばっか考えてたよ。あの薬のこととか、羅刹のこととか、そういうのは全部思い出の中から消えちまってさ、不思議と良かったことばっかり思い出しちまうんだよな。
Oh. It's a sign. I think about you a lot too. I'm sure I'm not the only one either. The clattering of swords filled the air like rain.
踊りてえな。もし新選組に戻ったって、今の俺は何のために戦えばいいのかすらわからねえけどさ。
What do you mean?
何をしているトド？こいつは新選組だろうが。切れ！
Another member of the Guardians leapt at us from the side, his sword diving toward me. Let me guess, Heisuke blocks the blow. Just then,
ダメだ!
Heisuke spun and drove the hilt of his sword into the man's stomach. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. The Guardian lost consciousness and fell to the ground. Heisuke was in a state of shock, then let his eyes fall to the man doubled over on the ground. He had moved without thinking. He stared at his own hands as if he couldn't believe what he'd just done. Whoopsies.
この土壇場で俺たちを裏切るつもりか?
I mean, he didn't kill him or anything.
兄貴をあんな汚いやり方でなぶり殺しにした新選組の奴らに作って言うのかよ!
Oh, yeah, no. This guy. Heisuke's shoulders jolted in response. Oh, excuse me. As he spoke, his voice was barely above a whisper. Okay, they could have put another comma after Miki, because it does look awkward. I'll take that as a grammar error, so that's a drink.
さんはすっげえ頭がいいし、時流を見る目も人脈もあるし、あの人が言うことならきっと正しいんだろうと思って今までついてきたけど。
Heisuke slashed at the Satsuma warriors one after the another as he protected me. Alright, yeah, the grammar errors are coming in now. Alright, that's definitely a drink. After the another, come on.
だけど今は思想なんてどうでもいい。砂漠派もその派も関係ねえ。
Oh, the sprite just disappears, alright.
相手が誰だろうが鬼だろうが関係ねえ。
Translators drank too much Sapporo and sake. For real though. And you know what? Heisuke is actually getting pretty loud. I'll take a drink for that too. He declared this and turned to look at me over his shoulder. Oh, okay, got a CG there. It was a little awkward, but we take a drink. Okay, interesting. That clear smile was just like the Heisuke I knew. The Heisuke I'd come to know so well. What? They don't even show a moon, it's just the sound effect and those fucking blasts? The fuck? That's weird though, huh? They never really show the moon during a CG. I think it maybe happened like one other time. I don't know. Akachi looks happy about Heisuke CG. Good, as he should. And with that final triumphant yell, he brought his sword up to face his next foe. With that, the battle began in earnest. Countless Satsuma poured into the narrow street in an attempt to choke us with sheer numbers. Nagakura's sword flickered and leapt, utterly unconcerned with any odds. Excuse me. You know what? Nagakura got loud. I'll get 2 drinks. Blood spurts and screams came from every which way. The battle was so intense that I couldn't keep up with who was battling whom. Yeah, it's a whole clusterfuck.
楽に死ねると思うんじゃねえぞ。やめとけよ知らぬい。この状況じゃ
Oh, that's right. Those two are rivals. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a Harada and Shiranui face-off, so that's a drink. He kicked out furiously at a nearby Satsuma soldier who had the misfortune to stumble into his line of fire. Damn, rip. Shiranui couldn't move freely with so many people around. This is just amazing. Yeah, just watching all the blood. The blood fest, whatever. I knew Nagakura, Harada, and Heisuke were skilled swordsmen, but now their intense way of fighting didn't seem human. I shuddered in something close to fear as I watched them slice through their foes, grinning in almost manic glee as blood rained down on them. Then, from across the battlefield, I heard Amagiri's rumbling voice. Even swords weren't enough to stop Amagiri's fists, and Heisuke, with a small frame, was driven back. Chesto! The Satsuma pressed in, looking for an advantage. No! He's surrounded! Heisuke's plight distracted me from my own, which was a mistake. Uh-oh. Oh no, more hentai pro tags. Before I realized what was happening, 2 Satsuma soldiers burst through the Shinsengumi line, charging straight toward me. You know what? We've never seen these, like, these dudes before, like, ever. Never seen any sprite work for them. Interesting. Okay, now he's gonna, like, use himself as a meat shield. No one was close enough to intercept them. I was nowhere near strong enough to fight off 2 men on my own. They were closer now. I couldn't dodge. I heard the wet slice of two blades cutting into human flesh. It doesn't hurt? Oh, Heisuke doesn't know that Yukimura can heal either. When I looked up, the soldiers were dead. Right? Me too, bud. A katana pierced the chest of one, straight through the heart, and the other had taken a wakizashi through the throat. I spun toward Heisuke across the street. He was smiling. His arms were still extended from throwing his swords, and he grinned like he was happy to see me safe. Heisuke, why did you do that? He'd never even stopped to consider if my life was worth his own. Thought he was the one whose flesh was cut. That's what I thought too, but I guess not. Although it does seem like he's taken some blows. Amagiri's fist moved horribly, painfully slow. Oh, bro. Okay, never mind. Without his swords, Heisuke had no way to block, and his throw had left him no room to dodge. Amagiri with the "come at me, bro" pose, right? Oh no! No! My ragged scream echoed across the battlefield.
Heisuke! Oi! Heisuke!
Amagiri better not have donated him, right? It feels like that's what he did, because especially with Heisuke's arms being like, you know, busy right now. Harada's blade became a snarling, monstrous whirlwind. The Satsuma and the demons were forced to withdraw. Damn, they're still running? Oh, fuck it, I'll take that as a drink. He's loud. Miki and the remaining Guardian soldiers all scrambled to their feet and ran. But all of that seemed so far away from me. Oh no! The street of Aburano Koji was painted red. That's a CG. I'll drink, but I won't show the whole thing because I'm pretty sure this is just zoomed in. Oh my god, Miki Mouse. Everything before my eyes seemed to melt together, coalescing into deep pools of blood. My hands were smeared with it. The words Heisuke coughed out were red. Man. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is where he takes the water of life. Harada! His injury! Let me see it. I ran over to Heisuke to ascertain his condition. You know what? Just in case, yeah, just to at least show it. Because I'm not sure if they really are going to zoom out. I was praying to myself that it'd be fine. Even if it looked bad, it couldn't be serious, right? It's not as if a strike like that would be fatal to someone like Heisuke. I repeated this over and over in my mind. Yeah, I don't know, that's pretty intense for a regular human. If I were to accept this reality for what it was, that would mean Heisuke would... Oof.
Oi, Heisuke! こんなとこで死ぬんじゃねえよ!
Oh, you know what? Nakakura being loud too. Sure, I'll take the 2 drinks for that. Die? No! You can't die, Heisuke! I didn't want to accept it, but seeing it unfold right in front of me, I realized I couldn't deny what was happening. Oh hey Jess, what's up? How we doing? Recently discovered that the artist behind Devil Survivor was a manga artist. Yes! That's the guy who worked on Durarara. But when Devil Survivor got a manga adaptation, they didn't bring the original artist back. Interesting. Yeah, they should have, because, you know, he did manga himself. So that is weird. But anyways, we are doing a drinking game stream, so if you'd like to take part with an alcoholic beverage or a non-alcoholic beverage, you can click on this link, scroll down to the Hakuoki section, and we'll also let you know when to drink. Although I feel like it might end as soon as this scene is over, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. I reached out to wipe the blood from his cheek. You're too late. You already been drinking. Damn, dude, what the heck? Should have been drinking with us. Because this game gets us a lot of drinking game prompts. What you been drinking? I've been having hard Mountain Dews. They're alright. Beat me to it. Yeah, right. No, it's the other way around. You've just been mixing your own drinks. Alright, fun stuff. His eyes couldn't focus, but he still looked up my way, shaken and cold. Oof. Bruh. You may not be a bartender anymore, but still love mixing your own bevies. Anymore? Okay. Okay, what was your favorite drink to mix? Or what is? It's always interesting to hear from bartenders' perspectives, because one of the practicum students at my job, like, she actually used to be a bartender too, but I can't remember what she liked to mix. The Sicilian's Kiss. Oh, what's that? This route was surprisingly short. I know. Wrap it up. We're done here. No. Heisuke. I wasn't ever so important that you should have given your life to protect me. So please, save your strength. Oh, yeah, that's a don't worry for sure. Don't worry. Oh, that's the end of the water, but I do still have that bootleg Gatorade drink. So at least if there's any other drinking game prompts, I can at least finish that off or use that for the scene. Excuse me. So a Sicilian's Kiss is a ½ ounce of Southern Comfort, ½ ounce, excuse me, this I don't know. If mixed wrong, it makes the flavors mix weird, but if you do it right, you get a very soft, earthy taste, followed by a fiery, smoky twist. Interesting. Huh. I need to see if I can get that one of these days when I go out drinking. Yes, of course. Oh, hold on. Let me write down the Sicilian's Kiss. Should make a whole let's see. Drinks to get at bars. Okay. Sicilian's Kiss. Yeah. Anything involving Italians, I'm like, yes. I'm interested. Your mixology final required you to make your own shot. Really? What was it? That's so cool, a mixology. Wow, you got finals for that. Cool. Like, I mean, huh? I don't know.
Got to make your final drink.
Your final drink. That's the last one. But yeah, that's so interesting. I mean, that makes sense that you would have like that. You know, a mixology final. Yeah, you'd have to do that. You know, if you want to be a bartender. But I don't know. The concept of it never really like kicked into my mind. I always like assumed it's like, oh, okay, you just learn how to mix drinks and that's it. A 4-year degree in mixology. Interesting. Wow, 4 years. That is cool. You named your shot after Metroid. That's really cool. The Chozo's DNA. Ah, man. I'd like to try that. Man, what is that? Interesting. Very cool. Have you ever like served the Chozo's DNA in like a bar or a party setting? We ran through the night, Nagakura and Haruda bearing Heisuke's bloody body back to the Shinsengumi. Also, yeah, just kind of relating to all the drinks and stuff. Because I've heard of video game dive bars or whatever. Like, you know, they'll have, like, bars themed after video games. And they would have, like, you know, their themed drinks or whatever. Or even for, like, you know, the cafes and stuff. Like, you know, the pop-up cafes, whatever. But that is interesting. That does sound cool. So it's a 1 ounce green apple rum and 3 ounce grapefruit juice. 1 ounce red sourpuss topped up with lime juice and Mountain Dew. That sounds good. What the heck? Ooh, I want to try that. Thanks for sharing. And one of these days, if I ever do mixed drinks, I would like to experiment, try that myself. Interesting. Every minute felt like an hour. And with every second, my heart felt that much closer to tearing in half. Oof. The assassination of Ito and the destruction of the guardians of the Imperial Tomb was later known as the Aburano Kochi incident. The Chozo's DNA is meant to put a fist in the jaw of anybody who can't handle sour. Oh, I love sour. Oh man. Yeah, now I really want to try that. Yeah, that... interesting. Both the Shinsengumi and Guardians were surprised by the sudden appearance of Satsuma troops and by the demons who accompanied them. Both parties had fallen for the Satsuma's trap, and the battlefield was thrown into confusion. During the fight, Heisuke was mortally wounded. He had no choice but to drink the water of life or die. Yeah, there it is. At the same time, the headquarters of the Shinsengumi came under attack from Chikage Kazama. For real? The monstrous thing my father had made was slowly devouring the Shinsengumi. How long before the water of life swallowed them whole? Damn, I thought that was the end of the chapter, but we're still here. I do think that I'm gonna stop there, though. Funnily enough, the comment about mixing your final drink suits your drinking tonight, too. You're gonna go sober for a bit after tonight. Damn, dude. Well, I feel that, yeah. I myself, I'm trying to cut down on me drinking, just to weekends, but, you know, because I work Saturdays, and, like, at least one of the weekend days, I don't stream because I'd be doing the Discord watch-along stuff, so I count Monday as a weekend, and you know, it technically is my weekend, at least, like, work-wise. But, like, say, like, later today, well, I mean, it's not Monday anymore, but, like, for Tuesday, because for this week, I have to go in to work on Wednesday, so I prefer not to drink the night before. Like, I just, I do feel like I need to cool it on the drinking, so I feel ya. If I get the chance, try 1 ounce Jack Daniels, 1 ounce red sourpuss, top off with root beer. Really? A good fruity edge to the smoky base of Jack, and the root beer balances the odd flavors quite well. I love whiskey, and I love root beer, so that would definitely be something I'd like to try too. Is there a name for that? Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, I think I'll at least save here for the game. Not that you know of. Interesting. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Ooh, that sounds really good. I've never really had sourpuss though, like, you know, that this is my first time hearing about that, honestly. You discovered that last week when you were experimenting with flavors. Huh. Can I find red sourpuss in stores? Like, or is that a liquor? Yeah, like, I'm no expert or anything. I just enjoy. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Oh, it's a fruit liquor. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I definitely want to try that. But yeah, I'll stop that for now. Thank you for sharing your alcohol wisdom. It's an awful taste on its own, but great when mixed. Okay. That would make sense. Interesting. But yeah, no, solid playthrough. We at least that Aburani Koji, whatever. That is definitely a pivotal point for Heisuke's route for sure. So then we'll get to see more of that later on. But yeah, no, thank you guys for tuning into the stream. As always, love chatting with you guys and hanging out. If you're just watching, I'm always glad to be entertainment. So it is Tuesday now. So Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance will be the stream later today. Hopefully we can beat Mastema. I'm hoping so. I'm just gonna review like what his weaknesses were and just get a general sense, just to remember, see if maybe we can beat him. I really hope so, because it would be pretty pog if we actually do finish SMT 5 Vengeance later today. And then we can move on with other stuff. And it's like, it's been pretty much like more than a year, I think, since we started. Yeah, because I think SMT 5 Vengeance came out last year, huh? But yeah, I'd love to see it, you know, how it plays out. Yay, woohoo! Heisuke almost died. Woo, fun stuff. Yay! But yes, again, thank you guys for tuning into stream. If you are just lurking, just enjoying the stream, I appreciate you guys, and I'm always glad to entertain SMT 5 Vengeance later today. But yeah, Matanene, my dudes, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night or day, wherever you may be. And I will catch you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there, and peace out.